Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. If you were looking for the internet's most exciting and interactive live break room, then you have come to the right place. We are opening live break mystery boxes featuring the biggest names from across the sports world every single day. If you're new to breaking with us, we can help break it down and make it as easy to understand as possible. First, head over to the live break page and look for a series that suits your interests. Most of our series will have 8 spots, which represent the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, that means you have a 1 in 8 chance to win that item at an extremely discounted rate. Next, click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you've completed your checkout, tune into the next available live breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at noon, 3, or 6 p.m. Central Time any day of the week. As you watch, you will see your name appear on the screen when your specific break begins. Your name will go into the randomizer and will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that evening's dice roll number. Once randomization is over, the list of names of people that bought into that live break will be matched up with a specific division. If the item that is pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations, you just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia. Want to guarantee yourself an item as opposed to testing your luck? Some of the series that you see on the live break page can be purchased under the mystery box tab of our website. Those boxes could either be shipped directly to your door or open live on the air before being sent to you. While you are there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Points Club. This exclusive club earns you points toward specific discounts, signed items, or exclusive events each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com.
Skull!
There we go.
Skull! Well. Ooh-wee. Skull! How about this, Robbie? Brings a tear to my eye. He's been winning all day. This guy's a goat in my heart. Look at how beautiful. And like the South Park meme, and it's gone. We just become best friends.
With Hans Waddle.
What's up, and welcome into the Ultimate Autographs live break room. Rick the Rain Man Widmer here, along with Dirty Dom Pellegrini. How we doing, Dom?
I'm doing good.
I heard you're going to be the newest member in Judgment Day. Congratulations on that.
You know, I got the 5 o'clock shadow right now. I'm thinking about just getting the stash going.
Well, I heard
Waiting for the zit to go away.
I heard Raquel was tired of Carlito, and WWE cut Carlito because they're like, you know what? We need 2 Doms in this group, and you're a lot cheaper than Carlito.
They cut Carlito?
They did.
It's not cool.
Not cool. I spit in the face of people who don't want to be cool. We got a jam-packed show for you guys. Before we get the show started, we got to do the dice roll. We got to do everything else. I got 2 things. Number 1, it's official. Derrick Henry, 2,000 plus rushing yards this year. Hammer that bet. Hammer that bet. Derrick Henry in the diamonds. He's going to get to 2,000. He's going to be in an Adam Sandler movie. Adam Sandler made it official. He's going to do it. That's number 1. All right.
Is that Adam Sandler or more Jim Carrey? All righty then.
That's Jim Carrey.
There you go. You guys got a Jim Carrey impersonation for me.
Adam Sandler is like, no, Colonel Sanders, you're wrong.
Bobby Boucher.
Number 2, Marissa. If you are in the chat, Marissa, we're going to do your jersey personal right off the rip. So if you're out there, Marissa, give us a box number. If not, we're going to do Marissa's personal first. She bought in. We got a jersey break coming up, so I want to give Marissa the first shot.
That's 2 spots away. The next one, too. So.
2 spots away in the, what would that be? Jersey number 12. We got jersey number 11. We're going to do Marissa's personal up first. What up, Derek? Saying good afternoon, Ricky and Dom.
What's up, Derek?
So, Marissa, give us a box number. Otherwise, I'll go to the wheel. And, Dom, let's set up the show. What is going to be the dice roll?
Am I supposed to guess?
Yeah.
So 7 the last show. I'm going to go 10.
You're going to go 10.
I'm going to go 10. I know you're going to pick 7.
7. It's
Okay.
always 7.
Well, I already had 7.
It's always 7. You had 7 during the 9 show, I see.
Correcto.
Let's see what it is. Oh, 9.
I was close.
This would have been, Robbie would have been really happy. This is one of Robbie's. Robbie always says 9.
Birthday month.
It is. 9 and 21.
Yeah.
We both know that because who has worked with Robbie the most? One of us. And who has probably worked with Robbie the second most? One of us.
You know, there's another birthday.
You?
9.
23.
There you go. Nice.
You want to know why I know that? Charles Nelson. Charles Nelson told us in chat. So 9's going to be the dice roll for us today. I don't know why that's that funny.
Wish you didn't know it.
Wish you didn't know it. You know what, Dom, for the randomizer for the what we're going to chase today, I usually don't, but I'm going to spin the wheel for today. Usually I don't. I do an automatic chase. Today I'm feeling a little bit of
Perfect.
spinning the wheel. The jerseys, so both those jersey breaks. I am going to, Dom, I'm going to go ahead and add the vault
Okay.
to this. So it's going to be one list. Any jersey, any vault is going to get you on the chase wheel spin for today. So Marissa, if you're out there, Derek was right. Derek said 9. 9 for the
call, Derek.
for the dice roll.
Give me the lotto numbers.
Give me the lotto numbers. So jerseys plus vault, one list on that bad boy. So I haven't seen a number from Marissa. So Dom, how about we spin the wheel for Marissa here?
Yes, sir.
We want to do that jersey personal first so we can give her the shot at the jersey. Jersey personal came in first. We do have a break coming up. Let's spin the wheel for Marissa.
Marissa's order number was 249,846. She did probably a couple spots in the break as well.
Yep.
But the personal 46 and the order number that closed out the break was 848. So the personal does come first.
How about box 5?
You got it.
We'll do the Nicholas Lindstrom box.
Took it. I was gonna say it.
You were going to say
Do
it.
it.
You were going to say it. We do have
Red
right
Wings.
here. He is a Red Wing. We do have Mr. Forsberg. I asked Chin Man, like, leave that one out. Leave that one out. I love the hockey series in the room for you guys. Let's go ahead and get to the break, though.
I wanted to leave out the Zamboni.
Huh. I'm going to fix that real quick, Dom. Was it like this during your show?
What?
You see how the ticker's, like, raised? Do you see that? How it's got the space at the bottom?
Oh, I didn't even notice. I know. Yeah, you see the table a little bit. I did not notice that. No.
Let me see
I'll blame you.
here.
Perfect.
There we go. There we go. So let me lock that in place. Basically, someone unlocked our ticker. And then let me fix this because now it's a little off. I'm gonna move the chase right where it needs to be. Bada bing, bada boom.
Coffee in a paper cup or a red cup.
Red Solo Cup
Doesn't like.
doesn't hit the same.
It doesn't hit as like a good mug, right?
No.
I need to have like a. I gotta bring a mug here. I got my own mug.
Well, the mug is. You gotta drink coffee out of a mug, right? That's like
Or like the
preferred way to
Dunkin'
drink.
cups or whatever, the styrofoam.
I
cups.
feel like mug would be number one. That's
Of course, a good mug.
a good mug. How about box number 5? Nicholas Lindstrom box is going to be going to Marissa. Thank you for buying the personal.
I respect people's belongings here, so I'm guessing Rip brought his mug here. There's
Probably.
a dolphin one.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm not going to use someone else's mug.
Yeah.
That's why I'm scared to bring my own mug. I think someone's going to use
Someone's
mine.
going to use it.
Yeah.
Ooh, how about Marissa walking away with a 49er? How about John Taylor
Nice. Super Bowl hero.
in the jersey? Super Bowl hero for the Bang Bang Niner gang on the beautiful. Now, I love the black jerseys the most. But how about that classic red jersey, John Taylor? We got a Beckett cert, bottom of the 8th there for Marissa. Congratulations, Marissa, on the John Taylor jersey here in the jerseys for your personal.
The game against the Bengals where he scored that game-winning touchdown. People forget that was his only catch of that game. And Joe Montana, they obviously remembered for that catch and throw, but he goes, man, I feel bad because that was the only catch that John Taylor had.
Wanted
Well,
to
if
get
you're
him
going to
the
have
ball
one
more?
catch. What?
I said he wanted to get him the ball more, but just didn't.
Probably when you have
With
Jerry
that
Rice
comment?
on your team, probably
True.
you throw at Jerry Rice a lot. But John Taylor's one catch in that game against the Bengals was the game-winning touchdown. That famous Joe Montana drive.
I mean,
The John Candy drive, I believe.
it's a lot better of a Super Bowl moment than Jackie Smith, who
Wow, that was unnecessary.
Dropped that pass.
That was unnecessary. He didn't. What was that for?
Why is he catching a stray?
Would you bet money on the Cowboys that game? Come on.
Yeah, from the twinkle. I wasn't even in the womb yet at that
Yeah,
point.
Cowboys money line? Unnecessary shots at Jackie like that? Come on, man.
Oh, another Steelers Super Bowl that shouldn't have been a win, just like the one against the Cardinals.
Now this guy's taking shots at the Steelers. It's unbelievable.
Oh, Dom, I forgot you're a Steeler fan now. Aaron Rodgers is
Right.
a Steeler, so Dom's got to defend the Steelers now.
There you go, Tanya. Good luck in that vault. Yeah, LT and Antonio Gates in that vault. Go Chargers.
Antonio Gates on the rep.
I gotta wear my.
Ian Tomlinson on the authentic.
I told you the story, right? That my dad is always like he's always like half glass empty type of guy.
Yeah.
So he's always wants to make sure that I'm safe. And he always told me, he goes, "You wear Packers," 'cause I used to take the train to school and to work before. He goes, "You wear Packer stuff. Someone's gonna beat you up. You're not tough. You're gonna get beat up." So after years of hearing that all the time, he was right. So I bought a Chargers hat, a Chargers winter hat in the powder blue. It looks good, and I always get compliments about my Chargers hat. I gotta wear that. I can't wear it. It's gotta be a few months, Tanya, because if I wear a winter hat in the summer, I know some people do wear beanies
Some
in the
do.
summer. Not me though. I'm not. I'm against beanies when it's hot out.
Funny story about the Steelers. In elementary school, I used to have a big, puffy Steelers coat. I convinced one of my classmates that I was an assistant coach for the Steelers. I would fly out to games every Sunday and then
Believable,
fly
yeah.
home for school.
Believable.
I mean, what, when you're a fifth grader, like, whoa, you're an assistant coach for the Steelers? It's like, yeah, man.
Yeah.
Pretty big deal. You don't see me on the sidelines because I'm up in the booth.
We have 2 jerseys coming up. So we have
How are we doing, Dalton?
Flea Flicker 11 and Flea Flicker 12 coming up. Mark closed us out, so we'll do 11 and then 12, of course.
Well, let's get to these. Let's get to these jerseys. Number 11. Drop that box. We're going to have Nicholas Fama, Tanya, Marissa, and David in this jersey 11. So 1 box number or the wheel is what I need. We'll have 12 coming up next. 2 jerseys. Technically 3 jerseys if we count the personal to start out the show this morning.
Yep.
Congratulations to refresh my mind, Tanya calling the wheel. We'll get to that. Who won the gift card in the basketball?
Ty, first of all.
Ty Percival.
AKA Troy
Congratulations
Percival.
on that. Already has $140 or $145 on that gift card. Can't wait to see how high that gift card gets for Mr. Ty Percival. How about we go to the wheel, Dom? Called out by Tanya.
Thank you, Tanya.
Let's see what box we're going to get. Second jersey of the day. Well, the wheel wants 12. Let me see. We did 5. Let me take 5 off that ticker. 12 we do not have. We're going to do box 11. So we have 15 and 11. 11
Once.
being closer than 15.
Once.
The Once box.
Not to brag.
Do you have a number 11 in hockey?
And hockey?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Mark Messier.
Yeah, him. Yeah, probably. That's why I said, come on, man. Why ask me this question?
Could also go with
Jaden Reed?
Robbie's favorite current hockey player because he loves pulling them out in the 1 and 4. L.A. King.
Taylor Swift?
Anze Kopitar.
Oh, okay. I love those licensed hockey jerseys that we get. Those are so sweet.
We got some of those in the hockey right now. You can go ahead and get yourself some licensed jerseys in the hockey. Yes, 11. We have 15 and 11. 11 is closer to 12. So let's go around 9 times. I'm about 99.999999999% sure. After 9 times, let's see where our divisions fall. We got David in the NFC North, NFC South. Thank you, Dom. Nicholas in the NFC East. Marissa in the NFC West. Tanya in the AFC North. We got Marissa in the AFC South, AFC East, and Nicholas in the AFC West. For you guys, Bradley saying got 2 in the hockey double, 3 to go. He says, Ricky, I need the pen spot. Make it happen. Well, I will try. James Hamlin says the randomizer doesn't like me. He wants, I'm assuming Bradley wants the Mario Lemieux.
Yes, sir.
EA NHL cover athlete, Mario Lemieux. Well, how about this? How about this? She got herself a personal. She's going to get herself another NFC West hit here. How about Marissa grabbing herself Steve Largent? Only man, and I only know this because of K-Dog, only man to play an entire decade and not one snap in the 90s. And he played every single snap for one team in the NFL. That is the Seattle Seahawks. Steve Largent, Hall of Fame inscription on this bad boy. We got JSA sticker, bottom of the 8. The JSA card that I showed off to you guys. Congratulations, Marissa, for grabbing herself another, getting the win here, the dub in the NFC West. NFC West. I might have said AFC West on accident. It is an NFC West. He was. But yet again, we always say it. Current divisions.
Mm-hmm.
Marissa getting a little lucky here.
He probably signed that jersey here, Steve Largent. He's been in studio before.
Probably.
Well, if he's been signed here before, I've seen him. Very nice gentleman.
The Jim Everett, that we had last week, he was probably here when he signed that.
Oh, man.
I joke with you, Jim.
Oh, well, now we know why Jim was not live on air last time he was there.
No, he was not live on air because...
Because that joke, I'm blaming you. That's I'm just going to blame you for everything. All right? Fair enough?
I'm the guy.
Yeah.
I'm the fall guy.
Yeah, you're the fall guy. Everyone needs a fall guy, right?
Does that make me Ryan Reynolds?
Ryan Gosling.
No, Ryan Reynolds was the fall guy.
No, dude, I just saw that movie.
Yeah, it was Ryan
It
Reynolds.
was Ryan Gosling. I just saw it like a month ago. It was on
No,
Peacock.
Black Panther was not in that movie.
Ryan Gosling was the fall guy.
Yeah, maybe in Deadpool. The Black Panther was not in that movie, dude.
The Fall Guy, the movie The Fall Guy?
Yeah.
That's Ryan Gosling.
What am I thinking of? What's the one with Ryan Reynolds where he's like the video game character?
Oh gosh, that movie.
Wasn't that the fall guy?
No, that was.
Look up Ryan Reynolds.
I know exactly. He's like jacked at the end.
Yeah. I thought that was the fall guy. You're right.
I only know because I just saw The Fall Guy.
Yeah.
Like recently.
What was the Ryan Reynolds movie then?
Free Guy?
Free Guy.
You're
That was
close.
it.
I'll
Free
give you
Guy.
credit. I'll give you credit.
By the way, though, just so people don't think I'm crazy, Dom, did you hear those rumors that Ryan Gosling is potentially going to be the next Black Panther? People are not happy about it.
You gotta stop reading everything. You gotta stop believing everything you read on the internet.
Well, I say that because there is in the comics, there is a version of the Black Panther that is a Caucasian guy. But yeah, no one seems happy about it. I'll be honest.
All I know is that
But on Twitter, when is anyone happy?
all I know is we got a jersey break coming
do?
up after this.
This is going to bring us down these three jerseys from 20 to 17. 20 to 17.
I saw Denzel Washington in the new Black Panther movie.
The Wakanda Forever?
The director, I was Ryan Coogler.
Ryan Coogler?
I was listening to an interview and he talked about he wanted to have a surprise, but then Denzel, he didn't understand like Marvel, like you're not supposed to like spoil stuff.
Yeah.
So he said it in public.
He Tom Holland
And then
himself.
Ryan Kyrie's like, all right, I'll eventually just say it.
He Tom Holland it.
What's up, Ty? Lucky winner of that gift card.
What up, Ty?
Troy, I should say. Troy Percival. I know it's you.
Hopefully Tyrese Halliburton balls out like they have been. Maybe Nemhard can hit some more threes. He did not do well from three in game one. But, hey, 29 threes in one game. Time to say what up, three-pointer.
I like that nickname for Ty. Three-pointer.
How about
Three-point Ty.
How about another jersey?
I mean, that was how many threes they make that game?
29.
That's not even. They went under too, so they're gonna make more. I mean, that game they didn't shoot.
They
that
shot as a collective 60 total threes.
well. Yeah, and it wasn't their best game either. The game went under, so there's gonna be some overs. 7 games all over. That's perfect.
I got Michael, Justin, and Mark here. I need one number here. in the
Why stop at
jerseys.
1 overtime, Ty? 2 overtimes.
7 games all overtime.
Might get that for hockey. It looks like.
Dude, every game's been in overtime so far. That game yesterday was electric. Michael Convey saying 28. It was absolutely electric. I was watching the whole thing. Got to because last time for game one, I was here with Alex. Hope Alex had fun on his first After Dark show. The boys had fun as usual. So 28 coming off the ticker here. Let's go ahead and randomize these names. What jersey is going to come out? 3 to go in that hockey. And I'm only getting that because Bradley Williams said there was 3 to go. So let's fill that. Let's keep breaking, guys. I love it when the show starts, Dom, and we're breaking right away, and I don't have to do a tour of the break room.
You were telling me how excited you were in the break room. You really want to see that weed jersey.
Oh,
Ricky
the
Williams.
yeah.
Yes.
Really, I want to see what Pavel Datsyuk is on
Pausing for dramatic effect.
in the hockey. Yeah, I
Why,
kind of.
why did you get a little nervous for a second? Like,
I was like, weed? What? Me? No.
I told you not to say that on air, Dom.
Now you got me thinking of the Vine where it's like, what? It's the police. Call the weed at 4:20.
Tell you what, the last time I was hosting, you were producing, you were trying to get me fired. So I think I got a little revenge coming your way.
Back and forth.
I got a little revenge coming
How
your
about
way.
NFC North? We got Justin. NFC South is also Justin. Michael Convey in the NFC East. Mark McAdams in the NFC West. Justin in the AFC North and South and East. Mark McAdams in the AFC West. How about the Claude Giroux box? Flyer, Claude Giroux.
You guess the player, I'll do the team.
This could be fun. Ooh, how about a guy we had on yesterday's show? If anyone was watching yesterday, we had this guy in the minis. Dom, do a little dance. How about Dave Robinson?
There you go, Packer.
On the Packer jersey. Dom loves his Packers. Justin Booth getting Dave Robinson on the green Go Pack Go jersey.
Nice hit, Justin. Hall of Famer.
Look at
Just
that.
a beautiful jersey.
89. Got a PSA cert, bottom of the 8. Dave Robinson.
It's a beautiful jersey. It's the reason why I love my favorite baseball uniforms are the Oakland, well, not the Oakland A's anymore,
The A's.
because the green and yellow just reminds me of Packer colors.
Oh, okay.
Love that jersey. Dave Robinson, an all-time great Packer on the Lombardi teams.
As a kid, I always liked that the old A's logo had an elephant.
Yeah. I used to have, as a kid, I used to have the spring training mesh hat of the elephant.
Ooh.
It was a pretty cool, like the Moneyball one. As a kid, I had that. I love that hat. As a kid, you see an elephant on a hat. It's like I need that. I need that.
But Billy, he's barely hitting his weight. Guys, when are you going to get through your head? I don't care. All I care about is... Do you want me to talk when you point? Yeah.
He
when I
gets on
point to you.
base.
He gets on base.
I just like the old guy. Who's Fabio?
Who's Fabio? No, it's who's Fabio?
Oh, Fabio. Yeah, who's Fabio?
Apparently, players that
That
were
movie
on,
ruined baseball.
well, the players that were on that team,
Yeah, the good players who they never mentioned in the movie.
some of them don't like. Even the ones that were in the movie are like they've gone on talk shows and stuff. Been like the coach was the big bad guy in the movie.
Yeah,
They're,
Ardell.
they're like, no, dude, he was awesome.
Yeah,
Like he
yeah.
was nothing like he was in the movie. I like David Justin's like, yeah, but I understand it's a movie. Someone's got to be the bad guy. But he goes, no, it wasn't like that at all.
That team had Barry Zito, who won the Cy Young, Mark Mulder, and Tim Hudson, who, if, at that time, that's as good as
None
a one.
of them were in the movie.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3 combination in MLB. You have Jermaine Dye, one of my favorite players of all time. Eric Chavez, Gold Glove, third baseman. Miguel Tejada, who won MVP that season, played by Royce Clayton in that movie, former MLB player, Brewer, and the White Sox player.
But no, let's get
Scott Hatteberg.
Hatteberg.
Yeah.
Let's get him.
Chad Bradford.
Was that Chris Pratt's breakout role? Was that the one that kind of like put him on the map?
Wasn't it
That was before MCU.
Yeah, but like it wasn't like Guardians though. Like I didn't like leave that movie thinking like
Yeah,
Chris
but, like,
Pratt, man, that guy played
No,
Scott
but
Hatteberg.
like that role, did that role like put him on the map with directors, or like that's how he got?
Probably like the
Marvel
first
role?
movie I've seen Chris Pratt in, for
I mean,
sure.
Parks and Rec too.
I never watched that show.
From what clips I've seen, I think he was better in Parks and Rec than Moneyball.
Okay.
Because like the Candy, what is his the role? What not Andy Dufresne? What's his name? Andy something.
Wrong movie, pal.
Very wrong movie. and what was it?
Some birds ain't meant to be caged, huh?
Caged.
Maybe I just missed my friend. That's
Chris Pratt, Parks and Rec. What was his character's name? Andy Dwyer. That was it. Andy Dwyer. I knew it started with a D. Alex Dreyer. So is that our last break that we have basically pseudo pre-filled.
We're close on a hockey.
We're 3 to go on that hockey still.
Mm-hmm. Close on hockey.
So 3 to go there. I'm gonna get everything set up to take you guys through the break room. That double is 3 to go in the hockey.
Jurassic World.
Series is 1-1 after 2. Should have listened to Dom. Dom said Seth Jones was going to score in game 2.
He wouldn't have scored if you took it. I told you. You wouldn't have had
I
it.
love how before the show you said, I'm going to say something, you're not going to believe it. He goes, I said that Evander Kane was going to score
Yeah, it's
right
Common.
before he did.
I'll text Common right now.
Well, it's on tape if you said it on the show.
I'll call Common right now.
Was
But
it live on air?
Common important ASAP. Thing like something's wrong with the show. I'm like, you're like, oh, what's wrong, Dom? I'm like, didn't I tell you Evander Kane scored? Like, what? Common for this?
Did I tell you that? So let's see what do we got here in the break room, Dom. Starting with the hockey. 3 to go in the double. Ooh, you did ask me to fix this. Let's go ahead and fix this a little bit. Let's go get that nice.
Dalton, you got to be in a break to call out a box number, my man. I do not see you in any break, so please refrain from calling out a box number. Thank you.
There we go. Fix that a little bit for you, Dom, right there with the hockey. We've got in the hockey what is left. We got 20 boxes, 14 headliners. These headliners are, how about Henrik Lundqvist on the mini helmet, Marc-Andre Fleury, Flower on the mini helmet. We got Big Bob, they call him Flower. Okay. Especially people in Vegas love to use that nickname. Oh, it's Flower in that.
Legal out there.
Big Bob, who's currently in the Stanley Cup, as I'm blanking. Those are all on goalie masks. See, Dom, I'm so used to the M being mini. Nothing mini about these goalie masks. We got Lundqvist, Fleury. We got a little Sergei Bobrovsky, Big Bob in that. How about Brett Hall on the hockey helmet? We got Ray Bjork on the hockey helmet. Steve Yzerman on the helmet. Mark Messier, Martin St. Louis, Jerome Iginla, Mario Lemieux. So those, all 4 of those, Messier, St. Louis, Iginla, Lemieux, those are all licensed jerseys as well. And then listed headliners, we got a little bit of Timu Solani, we got Pavel Datsyuk, Steven Stamkos, and Dom's favorite guy, Guy Lafleur.
Guy
Lafleur. Guy Lafleur. Guy Lafleur.
My favorite player is Martin St. Louis.
St. Louis.
I know.
We had to look up. That's your favorite item just because look. It's got him in the 6.
Uh-huh. Look how cool that is.
He's right there. Look at it. He's right there in the 6.
I remember watching that cup, the Flames and the Lightning. Jerome Iginla, Martin St. Louis. How about this on the Lightning? Vinny LeCavier was on Tampa Bay. See?
Vincent LeCavier.
Whatever. I was close enough. I was close enough.
By the way, funny story. I've told this one before. If it wasn't for the lockout in like 2004, I would have been a Lightning fan.
If it wasn't for the lockout in 2004, who knows? Because I remember watching hockey all the time. And it was on ESPN. Barry Melrose, Gary Thorne. I love that combo.
So that was a big deal when that
Gary
came
Thorne
back.
had a great hockey announcer voice. I loved it.
Yeah.
And then they were back on the Outdoor Network after the lockout. And I don't think I had the Outdoor Network. So I wasn't watching too much of the Outdoor Network. So hockey kind of got lost in the shuffle. And obviously the Blackhawks weren't on. Their home games weren't televised. The owner was like, you want to watch the hockey game, you got to come to the stadium and watch them, which is ridiculous to think about. But, yeah, who knows, how big of a fan of hockey I would have been without the lockout.
Well, I'm looking it up because around that time, before or after, I remember having this game right here. This was like my hockey game. The one with Vinny LeCavier on that cover, NHL 06.
What year was the one with Iginla?
Iginla?
Was that 05?
Let's see.
Because I remember he was on the cover of one.
He was. So was Mario Lemieux.
Mm-hmm.
Not Irvin. Jerome Iginla.
We're going to have a jersey coming out. David?
03.
03? Cool.
It was 03. NHL 03. But we got tons of great items here in the room, guys. So let's go ahead. Get into the hockey. 3 to go in that double.
It's just David in that next jersey, so if David wants to drop a box number.
Yep. David, if you want to drop a box number, I'm going to let these people know what's in the vault, and then we'll get to your jersey break. You said the whole break is David?
Yep, he just bought all 8 spots.
So, David, give us a jersey number. We'll get that, and then we'll get the jersey all set up. In the vault, we are down to 15 to go, 8 headliners left. There's a $50 vault key, $50 gift card still sitting out there. Headliners, we got that Ray Lewis Speed Flex. Best helmet in the room, in my opinion. We still have the LaDainian Tomlinson Authentic. How about Emmett Smith on a Speed Flex? We got Puka Nacua on a Rave Rep. How about Brett Favre on the Authentic? How about Antonio Gates on a Salute to Service Rep? And then probably the second best lid in the room. Both of them are here in the vault. How about a custom Adrian Peterson Viking Speed Flex with Nico Collins in the listed headliners? I didn't get to ask you because you were on with Common.
I told you not to speak to me when we're off air, too.
I forgot.
Yeah.
My apologies. Me scusi. Two-part question. One, which is the better lid between Ray Lewis and Adrian Peterson? And two, is that lid that is the better one, is that the best lid in the room right now?
Ooh, great question. Obviously, if you ask me between a Raven and a Viking helmet, I'm going to go with the Ravens because I love.
Ditto.
I actually,
well, not because it's a non-Viking, but this is the best.
I love that face. I love the visor on that. Ray Lewis, one of the greatest.
With that
players of
raven
all time.
flapping its wings.
Really fast for Michael Convey. Michael, that Mark Messier is a custom jersey. The licensed jersey are St. Louis, Jerome McGilla, and Mario Lemieux.
That was my mistake. Thank you, Don.
No, you're good. You're good.
Mark Messier is a custom.
Yep. But the St. Louis, Aguila, and Lemieux are licensed. But I love Ray Lewis. I love the Ravens helmet. That is a sweet Adrian Peterson helmet. But I can't pick it.
I'm a Viking fan, and I think the Ray Lewis is the better lid.
I mean, that is a sweet helmet.
Like,
if I
these
had
are close.
one Viking helmet in my house, and that's this is like, if a big if, that might be the Viking helmet that I pick.
But clearly, these are the two best helmets in the room right now. The vault. It's also part of the chase.
Don't sleep on that Kurt Warner.
We got to go in there. Well, that's number 3. I was going to say the chrome and the diamonds is number 3. Have not had a box number from David. I'll just, maybe he's on mute. He doesn't see hey, that we got it. Put that in for David.
David, if you're out there, drop a box number, please.
The chat has now officially been sent. Till we get that box number. Practice squad down to 16 with 6 headliners left. How about Kurt Warner on the rep? Bijan Robinson on the Authentic. Bo Jackson Authentic. AJ Green Authentic. Aaron Donald Authentic. Amon-Ra St. Brown Authentic. And Warren Moon still left in the jerseys. That is our practice squad, pardon me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Authentics still left. You can get a chance at an Authentic for under $50 in the single, under $100 in the double. That is an absolute steal. Chance at an authentic lid under $50 per spot in that single. Diamonds, we're down to 13 boxes, 4 headliners left. How about the third best helmet in the room, that Kurt Warner Chrome Speed Flex? We got Derrick Henry on the standard Speed Flex. Lock it in now, guys. He's getting over 2,000 yards this season. We got Bijan Robinson on the Authentic and Brian Thomas Jr. still left. Here's that Kurt Warner, that Chrome, baby. Still left in the diamonds. Last but not least, college half and half. We're down to 12 boxes, 8 headliners, insane ratios. Double up opportunity with Steve Young, Speed Flex, and Terrell Davis. But we got Drew Brees on the Authentic, Jamar Chase Flex, Bo Jackson Flex, Steve Young Flex, Bruce Smith, Terrell Davis, George Kittle, and Tyreek Hill still left in the college half and half.
I'll paint it out.
Jerseys, we got one coming up, but right now this next one will bring us down to 16 boxes. Right now, headliners left: Ricky Williams, Brett Favre, Dom's boy, Warren Moon, Brian Urlacher, and Chris Johnson. And then in the minis, we are down to 11 boxes, 3 headliners. They are Jamar Chase, Ray Lewis, and O.J. Simpson.
Your favorite player?
It's a killer of a lid, dude. I don't know what to tell you.
Wow.
Let's go ahead. Let's go to the wheel. I haven't heard from David.
I think I see him in the chat right now.
Oh, there he is. 15. Thank you, David. I was just going to go to the wheel.
Whoa.
All right. Your hockey player. This guy's a current player. Alexander Kerfoot. Alexander Kerfoot. Do you want a hint?
Yeah.
They just announced their logo like a month ago.
Utah. I knew that.
Used to be a Toronto Maple Leaf, but
Yeah.
this year played for the Utah.
Oh, yeah.
Hockey club.
I remember going to Utah games like 20 years ago.
Well, now I can say it's not the hockey team anymore.
Utah
It is
Athletics.
now the Utah Mammoths is what they are now.
The Mammoths.
The Mammoths of Utah. So let's go ahead, open this up for David. Good luck on the jersey and congratulations because you are going to win. How about 2-minute Tommy Skull, baby? Look at that. We had Dave Robinson for the Vikings for Dom, or Packers for Dom. We get 2-minute Tommy. Look at that. Tommy Kramer here in the room for David on a beautiful jersey here. Tommy Kramer, we got Beckett Cert, bottom of the 9. I'm going to go ahead and just really stick that down on there so it ain't coming up for you. So the last thing we want is that cert to be popping off of this jersey. But Tommy Kramer, Minnesota Viking jersey, going to David.
Very nice.
Congratulations, my man.
Very nice jersey right there. Of course, we had to pull the Viking to factor out the Packer one. There you go.
Well, it's a little bit of anything you can do, I can do better here in the break room. now.
Maybe that's a sign to come that the Adrian Peterson and the Brett Favre and the Vault are due to come out.
Maybe in the same double or same quad.
Didn't they call you 2-minute Ricky in college? You got
1
your homework
minute.
done fast.
1 minute.
1 minute? You got your homework done fast.
1 minute, Ricky.
1 minute Ricky. There you go.
Thought it was a nickname that really would make me popular. Didn't make me popular. Did the opposite actually.
Well, you did your homework fast, 1 minute. That was, good stuff.
I mean, some things it's good to be fast. I guess other things it's not. Like eating. You don't want to eat too fast, Tom.
I know, sometimes I got
That'll give you an upset stomach.
Sometimes I gotta tell myself, slow down. I eat like The Simpsons. You ever watch this, like, The Simpsons eat? Yum, 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 yum.
How they normally eat. The episode where Marge puts the food on the table and they're not talking.
Yeah, she's like,
They're just
yeah.
chowing down.
That is my family. We are at the dinner table.
I'll say this, and I don't know if this is weird or not because I've noticed that
It will be, I'm
some
sure.
things
I'm sure
my
it's gonna be
family
weird.
does I've learned are weird. When we eat dinner, me and my family, we don't do the let's eat at the table all as one anymore. It's kind of all right, let's say we like the other day, me and my mom got stuff from Raising
100%.
Cane's.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go in my room and eat.
Yeah.
You stay in the kitchen and eat.
Yeah, I'm at the point now where I like to eat alone.
Okay.
I love to put my headphones on, listen to a podcast, or go on
With
YouTube.
me, it's watching YouTube.
Yeah, I see that meme all the time. It's like can't eat without watching YouTube, and it's true. But yeah, I did it.
Especially on Fridays. MLW videos come out on Fridays.
What?
MLW. Major League Wiffle. You're not down with Major League Wiffle, Dom?
Let's close out this
From
hockey double.
Brighton, Michigan?
Let's please close out this hockey double. Please.
Been watching Major League Wiffle for 3 years now. Jordan Robles just threw a perfect game here.
Oh, congrats. Congrats.
He's got 3 perfect games in MLB, or not MLB, MLW history,
Uh-huh.
all against the same team. The
Well, you know
Cobras.
what? I'm going to tell our next meeting, I'm like, Ricky wants an all wiffle ball series.
In all MLW series?
Yes. All wiffle ball. You should actually say it
Hey,
yourself.
I'll
I'll let you say it.
I'll say this. If we're looking to get an MLW series, Matt, it's not that expensive. Could get the autos for cheap. Very cheap.
Can you throw a
One
big
of the,
wiffle ball? You have the spin on it. You know, some people, it's like,
you know what's the most impressive? The kid's name is, I say kid because these guys are in their early 20s, but his name's Robert Cratch, and he throws he does a skip pitch where he'll hold up and do a stutter step before he does it.
So you think, okay, try to
Kind of like let you
timing.
know, like you think the ball's coming out here, no, and then it comes out a little late.
Yeah, you know what's called
Then
in
it's got the
baseball?
wicked curve.
It's called a balk.
It's called a balk.
It's called
in
a balk.
baseball.
All right.
Oh man. So what's the next break we're gonna get into, guys? We're now down to 16 in the jerseys. This is some of the cool stuff that you'll see in that hockey series. Little Colorado Avalanche lid in the room.
The team that Joe Aguilar told me to pick to win the Stanley Cup. Thank you, Joe.
I mean, they were the favorite in the West.
No, I mean they got a great team. Obviously, I mean hockey. It's just so many great teams, and you never know.
Now, did he tell you this before or after they traded Mikko Rantanen? Was this like before the playoffs started, or was this like middle of the season?
This was pretty late in the season, so I'm guessing it was past the deadline.
Okay.
It's like right when I asked you to. So was that?
Okay, yeah, that was
Wrong.
way after. Yeah.
Okay. So he gave me bad intel
No, it's just like everyone was.
because he'll be here. He'll be here later.
People in general, I think, underestimated how much Mikko Rantanen meant to that Avalanche team, and that still a good team, but didn't live up to it. Just like my Golden Knights.
One to go for that double hockey.
One to go in the hockey double, guys. Let's
Yeah.
get that closed out.
You don't
Out-
see me throwing that in your face. That bad pick you gave me.
the Vegas Golden Knights.
Yeah, Mr. Hockey.
I'm glad you didn't go. I'm glad you didn't pick my Duke pick. I'm glad you went on your own and did Auburn because then you couldn't blame me for two of them. That was a shocker though when Duke lost. I was like, wait, what?
Stop bringing
What?
up the picks
Duke
that I
lost?
got wrong. It's easier blaming you for the picks that you got wrong. All right. Stop blaming my picks.
How about you, Mister Stars are gonna win the cup? That's $20 I'll never get back.
I like Nico Rantanen.
I like Mikko
I'm a
Rantanen.
fan of his.
I will say this: I do think the Panthers are gonna win the cup this year.
I picked the Hurricanes, the Avalanche, and the Stars. All three teams that he was on. I was like, one
Mm-hmm.
of these teams got to win. I was wrong.
I'll be honest too. One of the things in this hockey, one of the guys that you might want to grab in the break room because one thing we talk about is values of items, and Speed Flex is in the football side, obviously the most expensive. But we look at the hockey names when they get accolades, Dom, can make them a little bit more popular of an auto. Well, how about this? If the Panthers win the Stanley Cup, there's a chance that Big Bob, Sergei Bobrovsky, could win the Conn Smythe. Adds another Stanley Cup as a goaltender, adds a Conn Smythe. That auto is sitting there in the hockey. Could be coming out in that next double.
Bob.
Big Bob,
Love it.
they call him.
Seen
Now,
Columbus before?
I think so. I think you might be right.
Damn, I'm good, man.
I'm a double check you.
good.
I'm a double check you. Because I know he did not come up with the Panthers. Let's see. He was with Columbus.
Yeah.
He was also with the Flyers.
Don't remember that.
Also, he was with the Flyers first. So about 2010 to 2012, he was with the Flyers. Then 2012
He was on the
to
team.
2019. So in 2012, after being the backup for the Flyers, he was traded to Columbus in exchange for a second-round pick that became Anthony Stollards, who would also play for the Panthers later in his career as well. So Stollards, and then he was traded for a fourth-round pick that became Taylor Lely, and then the Phoenix Coyotes fourth-round pick that became Justin Unger.
Rest in peace, Coyotes.
They could be coming back.
I used to like their old school jerseys, the 90s jerseys.
So I don't know if you've heard this. I guess that the
Sweaters.
league gave the old owner of the Coyotes, they said to him, they said, hey, if you can get that, like we'll give you like, I think it's like 6 years or something. If you can get that arena all situated and built, once it's built, ready to go, they'll give them the Coyotes back. And the Coyotes
you hear
will
what he
become an
said?
expansion team. What?
He said, wait a minute, I'm the owner of the Coyotes? I forgot about that.
I forgot
What?
about
I own
that.
the Coyotes? Since when?
And then in
Past
2019,
20 years, buddy.
as a free agent, he signed a 7-year, $70 million deal with the Florida Panthers.
Ah, yes.
So, I mean, it all panned out. He won a cup last
about
year.
Big Bob?
Going for a second. Yep, Big Bob. I'm trying to think. So, 2019, He was with the Panthers. I want to see if him and Stolars were on the Panthers. I want to say they were on the Panthers together. Yep, they were. So Stolarz he signed a 1-year contract with the Panthers 2023-2024, which would have been last year's Stanley Cup team.
Is Canada's largest city Toronto?
Thought it was like, is it?
I don't know. What team's he on now?
He is on Toronto.
Okay, there you go. There's the answer. Bob said he's on Canada's largest city.
Okay.
Toronto.
For some reason, I always thought it was like Edmonton or Calgary, which was the largest city.
I don't know.
Do you know how many Canadian teams there are?
Calgary Flames, Toronto Maple Leafs, Montreal Canadiens, Vancouver Canucks, Winnipeg Jets.
You're missing the most obvious one.
The Canadians. Oh, Edmonton.
Yeah, they're literally. I'm like they're literally in the
they're playing.
finals.
The team playing right now. Yeah.
The
Did I
one
give
I
up?
didn't. The one I didn't know if you were gonna get was Winnipeg. Most people don't remember that
Dustin Bufflin, dude.
Winnipeg. Yeah, Dustin played for the Atlanta Thrashers.
Yeah, he's on Winnipeg.
Talk about a team whose unpopular opinion. I loved their like the blue jerseys where it was dark blue on top, light blue on the bottom.
I like their old school
Thrashers
jerseys.
logo in the middle.
I like the when Bobby Hall was that the 70s.
Yeah, there's a big group in Atlanta that want the Thrashers to come back.
Well, they should have went to the games when they were there.
Oh, you're talking about the old Jet?
Yeah, like that.
Yeah, where it was
Yeah.
like it said Winnipeg Jets
Yeah,
with the circle.
yeah.
Bob saying Spencer Knight. Yep, Spencer Knight backed up Bob before coming to he said 1901 West Madison.
The Madhouse.
Absolutely, Spencer Knight. There was a big debate for a little bit of like, obviously, Big Bob, in my opinion, was always the bona fide starter, but there was a while where they're like, could Spencer Knight take the starting reins from Big Bob? Never happened because Spencer Knight no longer with the team. He was
Hopefully
traded.
Balls out with the Blackhawks.
Like our own Big Bob in the chat said. He was traded.
Jersey Slime.
Cam John Gomez saying maybe I should just get a personal for a rep, but would love an authentic choices. Yeah, that is the thing. You know, you got the personal reps. It's a bona fide win in that personal. But, you know, when you got those authentics out there, John, I'm going to ask you, what authentic are we thinking about winning? Because, like, you've got the vault. That has LaDainian Tomlinson, Brett Favre on authentics. You got also a chance of getting the Ray Lewis, the Emmitt Smith, and the Adrian Peterson speed flexes. So, like, yes, the vault higher price, but you got that chance of speed flexes, Dom. But I look at that practice squad. Bijan Robinson on an authentic, Aaron Donald on an authentic, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Bo Jackson, even AJ Green. All 5 of those names on an authentic. Get in for, 48, I want to say? 48 a spot in the single. You get one spot winning authentic with that spot. That's an absolute steal.
I know
Steal.
John is a 49er fan looking at the headliner board right now. The college series where the headliner Niners are Steve Young and George Kittle in the secondary headliner. So if you're looking for your squad to come, they are in the college. They might be hiding out somewhere, but you know we can only confirm the college.
And by the
For
way,
sure.
potentially any of those listed names could potentially be a hidden flex.
Yeah, I mean, there's still a couple hidden flexes in that half and half series. I mean, we just pulled John Taylor in the jersey, so you know we have 49ers hiding out in the Ann Moore section. Roger Craig's a name that might be in the Diamonds Ann Moore section. Patrick Willis is a name that might be in the Ann Moore section. Navarro
Patrick
Bowman.
Willis was recently, isn't he? Is he in the rep personal still as a headliner?
He is, yeah.
Okay. I'm like, I remember seeing his name on the board somewhere.
Yeah. It just
We
goes
got
to show you how
Charles
loaded
Haley in
Diamonds
the
are.
college reps. He's a listed headliner in the college reps.
James Madison, right?
Yep, James Madison, the Bulldogs, baby. Bulldog Nation.
Mm-hmm.
I tried to rebuild them in college football last year. Didn't go well.
I saw something today that college teams are going to get paid for like how many times like the team someone plays like So if you're like someone plays with Ohio State a lot, Ohio State's gonna get more money for the game.
Really? How do they? Is that just an online play though?
Yeah, they're just spying.
Okay.
That's just an excuse to spy on us.
Conspiracy theorist Dom.
But hey, Kennesaw State, if they get a check, it's because of me.
It's because of me.
Because of me. All right.
Now, are you going to use any of the new playbooks, like the Penn State Gadget playbook?
I mean, I like to, check out all the playbooks. See what the best one is.
Because apparently there's 2,700 new plays in this year's college football.
Love it. I ran out of plays the last one. You play 500 hours of the game. I love the UNLV playbook.
Really?
I loved it.
Really?
Loved it. Yes.
Well, I just liked it because of
Check it out.
What was his name? Ricky White? Was that his name?
Stud. So, yeah.
Loved
Seattle
Ricky
picked him
White.
up.
See, that's another thing I loved about that game. Guys for smaller schools, because now the names are actually in the game.
Yeah.
I'd fall in love with them in the game and then root for them in real life because it's like, I play with that dude every week. Let's see. Quick question. Have worked today. So I didn't get to watch the After Dark last night. The Nightlight series did not close. They did 9 boxes. So the Nightlight series starting next week, it'll come back 21 boxes, 10 headliners next Friday. So it looks like they did 9 boxes in the Nightlight. And that will, from what I've heard, will not be reloaded. It'll come back with that same number of boxes, same number of headliners because of the Brady prize, the crystallized Brady that is in that. Boys went late last night, too. They went till like 5 in the morning.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Shout out Ricky and Alex.
You mean Robbie and Alex?
Whatever.
I'm like, Dom, I was definitely not here. I mean, if you want to give me those hours, like just give me Robbie's hours and Robbie's rev share.
I'll take them.
I'll take them. Robbie ain't going to be happy, but I'll take them.
Sorry, Robbie. Sorry.
No, Robbie and Alex doing a great job last night on the After Dark. Popped in a little bit. I'll be honest. I lurked for a couple minutes in there. A lurker, you know what a lurker is, right?
Oh, yes.
When you pop in a chat but you don't say anything. That's usually how I am in like Twitch streams. It's like, you don't need to know I'm here.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need to know I'm watching, but I'm always watching.
Let's see. I'll tell you who's lurking right now on Twitch.
Tanya's saying it was a great show last night / this morning. I'm glad you guys had fun because I know that Robbie had fun, and I'm sure Alex had fun.
I always like when I talk about the After Dark, like Tanya says, I always do the last night and I forget, technically it is this morning.
See, that is one thing that I have openly had not a problem, well, kind of a problem with, but to me it's always been confusing, right? Because in our advertisements for it, we say Friday night, 12 a.m. Well, to me, if I saw Friday night, 12 a.m., I would think 12 a.m. Friday, which would be Thursday coming into Friday. It should be Saturday, 12 a.m. No?
No, you're right. That's what I put on the dates.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Because, like, whenever we were, like, this was before the first one. Friday night, 12 a.m., and I'm thinking, yeah, but someone's going to show up Thursday going into Friday and be like, where is it? And then first timer be like, whatever, like, lied about it. It always confused me. I was like, should be Saturday, 12 a.m. But hey, I don't make those decisions, Dom. Like they said, it's above my pay grade. Looks like also, Dom, another break that is close to breaking. I'm going to put the link in. 2 to go in the vault single.
Yes, sir.
2 to go in the vault single. So let me go ahead and, if my pudgy fingers could type.
2 to go on the vault single and 1 to go on that hockey double. So
there's the vault single link for you guys. 7 to go in the hockey single. 4 to go in that quad half and half. That would literally a quad in the half and half. That eliminates, or what comes out is a third of the boxes that are left are coming out in that half and half. And as Dom said, I'm going to put the link in the chat. We do have the hockey single that is 1 to go.
the hockey single?
1 to go.
The double.
Oh, the double. You're right. Hockey double is one to go. Dom, I'm so used to the basketball. The basketball, we were doing single on single on single. Couldn't even get a double broke. The hockey's a little different. Let's get those doubles in here.
The dubs.
And looking at let's see. I'll pull this up so you guys can see it as well. So looking at how the teams are broken down, let's see here for a second. So Stars, Hurricanes, and Canadians. So I'm looking here. I'm trying to see if we can get any double ups. Penguins, Ducks, Leafs. So I'm assuming, and I know, guess what happens when you assume, Dom. So I'm looking at Penguins, Ducks, Leafs. Right away from looking at the headliners, pretty much you could say that. I thought we had a Leaf out there. Why am I?
There
It's a pen. It's a pen. It's Mario Lemieux and potentially a little bit of Timu action. Timu could be on that Ducks jersey, so you could potentially have a double up with Lemieux and Timu in one spot. We got Bruins, Wild, and Islanders. Correct me if I'm wrong, Dom, but we could get a Ray Bjork and Marc-Andre Fleury in one spot.
Bruins Islanders, yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. We got
Wild, excuse me.
Flyers, Flames, and Predators. So we do have the Flames out there with Jerome Iginla. I'm going to be honest, that Steven Stamkos probably on a Preds jersey. It would shock me if we had a Steven Stamkos still on a Lightning. Like, that jersey would have to be Preds, right? Because he's now a Nashville Predator.
We'll see.
So Steven Stamkos and Jerome Iginla potentially in a double-up situation. Rangers, Jets, Oilers. I mean, come on. Mark Messier and Henrik Lundqvist in one spot. Bada bing, bada boom. Could double up there, any Ranger fan. We got Blackhawks and Panthers. So what? That'd be, we could get Brett Hall and Big Bob out there?
Mm-hmm.
Of course, you guys had to pull the Connor Bedard in the 9 a.m. show. Red Wings and Lightning. Got your Martin St. Louis, your Pavel Datsyuk action. And then Avalanche and Kings. You guys already pulled the Forsberg. Believe you also said we also had Big Nate come out as well. Was wondering if McKinnon would be in this series, but a couple of double up opportunities still left here
Thank you, Jay August.
in the hockey.
Jay August closing out the single vault and the double hockey.
So which one we doing first?
I guess the tie goes to the doubles, right? Is that I mean, it's not the same break.
Not the
but
same break. At this point, it's whatever one you want to throw me. What do you want to do?
We'll go the double hockey first.
All right. We'll get some
And then we'll get the
hockey.
vault single coming up.
Thank you, Jeff August, for closing that out. I'm going to do hockey double boxes is number 5.
Yes.
Closer magic better be real. Well, Jeff, you know it's real. Any vet of the break room knows that closer magic is real. It's not this made up new magic that we're trying to make every single day. I had pancakes this morning. Pancake magic.
that a
Like,
thing?
come on.
Is that a thing?
No,
Pancake magic?
no, I'm making fun of stuff.
That sounds pretty cool to me. Pancake magic, man. I mean, gives anyone an excuse to eat
Making,
pancakes. It's
making
pretty damn cool.
pancakes, making bacon pancakes.
Sure.
It's the only thing I know from Adventure Time is that song.
I don't
Have
even
you heard that song?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
You know the show Adventure Time, right?
No, I do not.
The one where the guy that plays Bender plays the dog, the yellow dog.
Bender from Breakfast
Bender
Club?
from Futurama
Okay, no.
plays the yellow dog at Adventure Time, and he sings a song in one of the episodes where he's making pancakes, making bacon pancakes. He's making bacon pancakes.
Guys, you see what I have to put up with here? You guys understand what I have to put up with here?
So, okay, we got Jeff, Chris, Michael, Bradley, Justin, Bobby Boulay, and Jeff again. Jeff coming in hot with 2 and 28.
Gotcha, Jeff. I guess those would be the bookends for the remaining numbers. You guys
They
don't
are?
realize that my man Ricky when we were off here, played me probably 3 of the worst songs I ever heard
Oh,
consecutively
stop.
in a row.
Stop.
3 of
One-
the
one of
worst
them-
songs I ever heard in a row.
One of them, not mine. It's a song that I've added to the playlist because I like it, but I got to give credit to Alex. Showed me a little bit of a Treaty Oak revival. The song Close Encounters. It's a good song, a little rock country mix. But no, The Paradox. Do Me Like That. It's a great song. If you love pop punk, if you love the one that you said, if you like Newfound Glory, you're going to love.
Right.
You're going to love Do Me Like That. Like Blink 182, that kind of sound.
My friends are like you.
Great song. It's on my playlist. Or what's the other one I like? So My Friends Over You.
What Madden had Feeling This by Blink-182? There was a Madden that had Blink
05.
05?
I think it was 05.
Ray Lewis cover?
I want to say it was the Ray Lewis cover slept on because of the Michael Vick.
04.
Was it the Michael Vick one?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, the Ray Lewis one was, I think, had the pump it up.
Fun fact about Feeling This in Madden, at the time when that song was released, it didn't have an official title, so in Madden it's called Action.
Action.
Yeah.
Okay. Another one that is slept on, the Marshall Falk Madden soundtrack. Yeah. That one I think had Andrew WK in it. So 2 and 28 coming out. Let's get you guys your teams 9 times around. What?
What Madden was that one in? That was the
Never Scared?
Yeah.
I'll look it up. I don't even remember.
You don't remember that? That was in a Madden. I ain't never scared. What? I ain't never scared.
04.
There we go.
Bone Crusher.
04, man. Yeah, oh, man. 04
So
good soundtrack.
04 is not arguably, it is the best Madden soundtrack.
Soundtrack, yes. My opinion, the best Madden game, 05 and Ray Lewis on the cover.
But I feel like people talk about it so much that we forget about the other greats.
Yeah.
So how about we got Justin in the Stars, Hurricanes, Canadians spot. Bradley in the Pens. See, Bradley, randomizer, I did my work for you, my dude. Bradley is in the Pens, Ducks, Leafs spot. We got
Quack.
Bobby Boulay in the Bruins, Wild Islanders spot. Chris in the Flyers, Flames, Pred spot. Jeff August in the Rangers, Jets, and Oilers spot. That's a good one to be in. Jeff is also in the Blackhawks, Panthers spot. Bradley in the Red Wings, Lightning spot. And Michael Convey in the Avalanche, Kings spot. And Bradley saying, please, Mario, please be out there. Please come out of this box. So box 2 to start. Dom, I was remiss. How about we do the Zach? Actually, you know what? The Evan Bouchard or Bouchard. Yeah, Bouchard box. What team does he play for?
Evan Bouchard,
Yep.
Minnesota Wild.
He's in the Stanley Cup, Edmonton Oilers. The other one I was going to say is Zach Whitecloud,
Ottawa Senators.
Vegas Golden Knights. Ooh, okay.
No comment.
No comment. Let's see. Where's my cheat sheet? Dom, where's
They're
my...
hiding in there. You gotta.
there it is.
Yeah.
Like, where's my
Sometimes
cheat?
the name's on the bag too. There's a bag in there, so.
Where's my cheat sheet?
Come on, Mr. Hockey.
Ooh, well, how about this? How about a guy we've already named? How about on the helmet, Ray Bjork?
There you go.
Got Ray Bjork, and that should be a Bruins hit,
Bob.
if I am not mistaken. So that is going to be going to Bob Boulay. I would be remiss if I didn't double check myself, because what do they say, Dom? Check yourself before you riggedy wreck yourself.
It is a Bruin. It should be a Bruins hit. They only played like what, 1 or 2 seasons with the Avs.
But it's still off of games played. I want to double check the hockey we don't have. Yeah, so he only played 2 with the Avs. 39 and 40-year-old Ray played a total of 410. Or I'm sorry, played a total of 1612, so 1,612 games with total.
There you go. If you didn't see,
1,518 of them.
if you didn't see Bob
with
correct you
Boston.
once, he put it in twice, so you can get it.
Bjork. Bjork.
If you didn't see it the first time.
I didn't see it the
Yeah,
first
there
time.
you
I'm
go.
sorry. Ray Bjork. Bjork. Am I saying it right now? Bjork. That's the only hockey names I have trouble with is the ones I didn't get to watch.
Happens.
I didn't watch a lot of Ray because yet again, I'm going to say this. I got into hockey right around when Ray was on the Avalanche. Was not watching in the 90s. 90s was I was taken over by the Bulls, man.
It happens, man.
That and the Blackhawks stunk in the 90s when I was a kid. So it was like,
They're okay in the 90s. They stunk in the early 2000s.
well, I just always remember them stinking.
Stinking.
The only thing I remember is Jeremy Piven in that commercial.
They're tough critics.
Detroit sucks.
I do remember that commercial.
It's like sitting in like the bleed in like the nosebleeds.
Is that before you got the new hair, right?
Yes. Yeah. That was when he was like super young.
That's when he was in Seinfeld. And
Yep.
yeah.
So, congratulations, Bob, getting Ray Bjork headliner hit.
Bork.
Bjork.
Bork.
It's a Bjork.
Bork.
Bjork.
I'm the
That's
hockey
what he just said, right?
Guys, I'm the hockey guy on the staff. I want to.
Oh, it's Bork. I'm sorry, I saw Bjork
I'm
and
the
I'm
hockey
like,
guy. There you go.
uh-oh.
End of the marker.
No.
It's got life.
I'm blaming the stickies.
Oh no.
No.
Oh no.
I don't have a backup.
Oh no.
We're going to do this for a little bit. Come on.
Just admit defeat. It's over with. It's gone.
Got it. Back to life, baby. Back to life.
I better be able to read that.
You will. Oh. Come on. Come on. Don't die on me. You're not done yet. You're not done yet. You still got life. Ray Bjork.
There you go. Bob's on fire in this hockey series.
How many wins is this for Bob?
3, Bob?
All right, we're gonna put the cap back on. Get a little bit of this back.
Yeah, 3 for Bob. Yes, sir. Got the Flyers Legion of Doom earlier. Got the Brent Burns Zamboni. And now,
I'm gonna leave Ray out.
Ray who?
Ray Bjork. Ray Bjork.
Bork. There you go.
Sue me.
Mr. Hockey Guy.
I told ya.
Man,
The guys I didn't watch. Jeff's calling a jersey, which
they should have let the hockey fan host this show.
you told me. Let's be honest. The number one.
I thought you'd know the players, though.
The number one hockey fan here will be in tonight. I will always bow down to my OTC in the hockey world, Joe Aguilar. Hey, Bradley! Bradley! He wanted it. He's in the spot. How about we got certificate of authenticity from AJ Sports? How about another headliner hit? A different
There you go, Bradley.
black and yellow, black and yellow. Oh, Dom.
Yo.
There's something special about this one.
Why is that?
Mario Lemieux, double certed. We got AJ Sports, and then also, what does this say? Sign No Sports. Interesting name. This is what we saw in the picture, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to see?
I do want to see the front.
Ooh,
got the patch.
Stanley Cup patch, baby.
Is that the one he beat the Blackhawks in? 92?
Stanley Cup patch, baby. What about a Stanley Cup license jersey for Bradley? He goes, oh my God, 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 oh my God. I would be just as happy if I'm getting a Mario Lemieux license jersey. Shout out to Bradley Williams.
Congrats,
Mario
Bradley.
Lemieux. Now, we already did 28 before. Do you remember who the 28 box is?
The player?
Yep.
Did you say him?
No. We did 28 in a break already today, so it's I'm quizzing you. Do you remember who 28 was? Do you want the team?
Yeah.
Flyers.
Legion of Doom? What? The Flyers?
Yeah, he played for the Flyers.
Oh, Claude Giroux?
Claude Giroux.
Okay, I'm thinking of someone we pulled already.
No,
I was
no,
like,
no,
what?
no, 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 no. The box number, Don.
Okay, I was like, what?
If it's a box we've already had, and I only have one name
that's why I
for
was a
it,
little confused.
setting you up. Where's Bradley's name? The Pens, getting himself a Lemieux license jersey. Congrats, Bradley.
Congrats, Bradley. Obviously, tough break for Jeff. Sorry about that, Jeff.
But he's got a vault he's in.
That's right. Maybe that Brett Favre authentic coming his way. A little closer magic for that, hopefully, potentially.
I will say this, Tom. It's hanging on for dear life. But this will probably be the last show of this marker. It is.
No.
It is hanging on for dear life. It is. I'm gonna have to have a celebration of life for this marker later.
We'll retire its number. Green. You just put up like a green Sharpie.
We do have a green marker.
No,
do we
gotta
put
throw it
up?
out.
Do we?
Done. Done. No green marker no
Do
more.
we put up at the top green?
Green retirement here. There you go.
So now what we can't do is we can't have Disturb play in the break room, because what Disturb will do is their pyrotechnics will burn the board.
Let me erase that before I get Recap.
Oh.
Headliner board not correct.
Yeah, I'll also say this: the cert card.
Mm-hmm.
Feel that? This is like
No,
actual
yeah.
cardboard.
This came with Nathan McKinnon earlier. These are sweet. AJ Sports.
It's not just a piece of paper. It's like a nice like cardboard. My first time seeing AJ Sports cert in the room. Love that patch, dude.
Yeah. And I think did they go back to back? The Penguins and. So I know one of those cups.
So-
one of his cups that he won, he beat the Blackhawks.
Yeah, so I know that later on it was the Sidney Crosby teams. They played the Red Wings.
See, the AI, it's not right.
Why?
Because it says the Penguins defeated the Minnesota North Stars in the Stanley Cup, and then the next year they defeated the Toronto Maple Leafs in the Stanley Cup, which I believe they play in the same conference. They beat the Blackhawks in one of those Stanley Cup.
Look up the list of Stanley Cup winners.
Yeah. Come on, AI.
Oh, come on, Mario. He doesn't want to go in the bag, Dom.
So Minnesota they beat in 91, and then 92,
Was it the North Stars?
the Blackhawks.
Okay. So AI was wrong.
I wrong about 92. They did not beat the Maple Leafs.
AI doesn't know everything yet. Are you kind to your AI overlords, by the way,
I do not use that.
before they take over?
No, thank you.
So-
I don't trust the entity.
Dom, little quick thing about me while I ask for vault single, right?
Yeah, that's right.
While I ask for vault single numbers, I'll tell you this. If you ever around me, what number is that vault?
Was that 5?
5.
4?
5.
5, yeah.
Vault number 5. So if you're ever around me and I ask my my Siri for anything, after the Siri answers, I always say thank you. The reason why is
Skynet takes over.
no, I'm treating it like the old Dane Cook bit.
You afraid of Skynet?
Do you remember the old Dane Cook bit? Every day at work, you give the weird guy a piece of candy.
So I give you a piece.
So
of
when the overlords take over, they're like shooting all the humans. The AI comes in and goes, "Thanks for the candy," and then leaves me, lets me live.
That got dark.
Yeah, because the AI will take over one day, Dom.
That got
Terminator will happen.
Well, I don't give you. I know I bring you
Hopefully, hopefully Arnold is still here to save us.
I know I bring you Sharpies, but not because I think you're weird and you're gonna do any of that. Just out of the kindness of my heart. All right. So,
One day I'm gonna come in, just go, "Hey Dom, thanks for the markers."
please don't. Please. No
At
Skynet.
first, you get mad at me. One from Jeff August.
Thank
First, you get mad at me because I don't thank you. Now I thank you, and you're like, "Please don't." So number 1 coming out in the vault. Could this be the Ray Lewis? Let's randomize you guys. I got Donnie, Marissa, Joey, Steven, and Jeff August.
I can't believe you asked me if I knew a Dane Cook skit. Like, why?
It was early Dane Cook.
I don't. Dane Cook.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying like, how dare you think That I don't know a Dane Cook. I thought you were.
No, it's complete opposite.
I was a huge Dane Cook fan for most of my life.
The only thing I know about Dane Cook is that he was doing the MLB postseason commercials.
Oh, this is October. This is Rocktober.
October, yeah.
This is
He was
Rocktober.
doing like all the motions. Too. He goes, this is Rocktober, you know.
Yeah.
To Troy Tulowitzki, Matt Holliday.
Yeah.
All right, calm down.
Those were good.
That was a fun team.
So we got Joey Poe in the NFC North. We got Jeff August, NFC South. Marissa in the NFC East. Donnie in the NFC West. Jeff August, AFC North. That's the Ray Lewis spot. We've got Michael Convey in the AFC South. Marissa in the AFC East. And Steven in that AFC West. Box numero uno. Pick a number 1 through 4.
Me?
Yeah.
5.
Okay, Robbie. I'll throw this. I'll throw this one at you.
2.
Lucas Dostal.
What?
Lucas Dostalbach. What team does he play for? He's current.
Toronto.
I will give you a hint. This team is in the listed headliners.
Detroit.
It's a West team
Detroit.
in California.
Oh.
And Detroit's in the East now.
In the West. Oh, yeah, Blackhawks, Red Wings, different conference.
Think Timu Solani.
Who?
Think Timu Solani. Who did he play for?
The Ducks.
The Ducks. Dostal is the Ducks goalie. How about a vault key? Whoever wins is getting that $50 vault key. The last one out there. What is going to be in the Lucas Dostal box? Ooh, I was just talking to one of our shipping guys, Raul, the other day about this guy. How about Marissa getting herself a win? How about Miami defensive player Gregory Rousseau?
Nice.
Gregory Rousseau from the U, but on a Buffalo Bills lid. Rep lid, of course. Beckett cert on the back. Congratulations, Marissa, for the Gregory Rousseau hit. Here in the room.
Very nice. Pass rusher for the Buffalo Bills. Nice hit, Marissa.
Also, whenever I see Gregory Rousseau's name, it makes me think of, what is it? The Life Aquatic? That movie? The Wes Anderson, the Wes Anderson movie with, Cub fan, Ghostbusters. Why am I blanking on his name?
Bill Murray.
Bill Murray. Because his character was like something John Rousseau.
Any sports in that movie?
Any sports? No. No. It's like, yeah. Dom, I'm not really a Wes Anderson guy. I know for sure you are not a Wes Anderson
Like
guy.
Garrett Anderson, former outfielder for the Angels, won the home run derby in 2003 at U.S. Cellular Field.
Yes, you are,
Now known
buddy.
as Wright Field.
They got rid of the guarantee because they couldn't guarantee anything.
Better be nice. Right? Be nice.
So Gregory Rousseau. I think he might have dropped the Gregory and he's just Greg Rousseau now.
It's just Greg?
I think his name sounds better as Gregory. Yeah, now it's just Greg Rousseau. I liked Gregory Rousseau. I
David's
don't know.
asking what's left in the vault.
What's left in the vault? Everything that was left before. We got Ray Lewis Speed Flex, LaDainian Tomlinson Authentic, Emmett Smith Flex. We got Puka Nakua and Antonio Gates on Rep Lids, Brett Favre Authentic, Adrian Peterson Speed Flex, and Nico Collins in the listed. Gregory Rousseau.
Is it?
And then I'll put this lid away, then I'll open up the vault key to see. It's probably going to be $50, Dom, but let's just check to be safe. 50 Dolores going to Marissa. Marissa, big winner so far. Got that personal. Then one in the jersey. So the John Taylor in the jerseys for the personal. Then one, what was that first jersey break we had come out? That wasn't the Dave Robinson. That was the next one.
Tommy Kramer,
No, that was the third one. That was the David.
John Taylor, Steve Largent,
John
Dave
Taylor.
Robinson.
That was it. John Taylor. So she got herself John Taylor and Steve Largent. And now she's got herself Gregory Rousseau.
There you go. Only one Ray Lewis headliner in the vault, Michael. Two.
Same
Same
lid.
helmet, yeah.
One's the side view, one's the front view. Tanya saying, shake my head. Tanya, I hope we're not upset.
I want to close out that double for Tanya. I know Tanya wants to get those Chargers.
Chargers are still there. Double up with the Chargers potentially.
With this break, Tanya, your chances of win those Chargers just went up too.
Because now we're down to 14 boxes, 8 headliners. Well, how about this? Go ahead, send Marissa that $50 gift card.
You got it.
Congratulations, Marissa, on the Vault Key win. $50. Got to close this marker. Got to keep that life going. Got to keep that life up. You're not dead yet. Do you ever talk to your markers? Or is that just me? Dom's like, maybe we should get Ricky some help.
Not specifically. Talk to myself sometimes.
Show off Ray Bork.
Can you explain the vault? It's a full-size helmet mix.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think that's
Dom.
what he was asking.
Absolutely.
Yes.
My apologies.
You're good.
So the Vault is a full-size helmet break. It's going to have all full-size helmets. I'll actually show it off too. So there's people out there that might want to see it as well. So it's a all full-size helmet break. In this one, we're going to have speed flexes like the Ray Lewis, the Emmett Smith, the Adrian Petersons. Those are kind of like your top-end helmets in the break. Then you have authentic lids that are just below speed flexes, like the Brett Favre in that vault, like the LaDainian Tomlinson in the vault. Then you got rep lids that display exactly like authentics, but they're kind of shelled out inside. They've got a blank shell. They've got none of the insides that you would see in an authentic. Lighter lid, but displays just like an authentic. We have Puka Nacua and Antonio Gates, currently headliners in that rep department. And then we got Nico Collins in the listed. So you're only going to get full-size lids in that vault. We usually have vault keys, which are gift cards. Marissa got the very last vault key left. So right now, all we're dealing with is the headliners that we have left. Ray Lewis Flex, LaDainian Tomlinson Authentic, Emmett Smith on the Speed Flex, Puka Nacua, Antonio Gates on the reps, Brett Favre on the Authentic, Adrian Peterson Speed Flex, and Nico Collins. Did I leave anything out, Down?
No, I think you got it.
How it works here in the break room, guys, this is for anyone that's new. Vault is going to be Speed Flexes, Authentics, and reps. Then we got our practice squad, which is a full-on football mixer. Usually there's like the Lawrence Taylor Funko was here, the mini, we get footballs, jerseys. But right now we've got all authentics and reps left in the headliner department. There still might be a jersey or a mini sitting there in the bonus bangers, but headliner-wise, only authentics and reps are left in those headliners. And then we have the diamonds, that is our other staple break. These are going to be all authentics or better. So in the diamonds, you're guaranteed either an authentic or a speed flex, no matter what. And those are our three staples here in the room. Where are we going to go next? And Tanya says also the chase today. The vault and the hockey are the two chases. So we've had a vault break. Jerseys, you're right. I was thinking about making the hockey the auto chase. That's why I said it. Thank you, Dom.
Is this one
Jerseys
list or two
and
lists,
vault.
by the
One
way?
list.
Okay, cool.
One list. So how I run it, and this is
That's how I was doing it.
yeah, but just for anyone out there, how I usually run it, if I put the plus sign, it's like, oh, it's the jerseys plus this. You're adding to it. Now, if I did in like ampersand, like jerseys and vault,
You could just say and.
then it's
Show off. Like, just say and. Like, come on.
but that's not what it's called.
Sports show. Not a spelling bee.
And ampersand is a part of spelling?
I mean, it's a big word. I can't spell it if you ask me to spell it.
No, I couldn't either.
Yeah.
I'm surprised I still can say it.
It's the and, man.
Ampersand.
It's my old, the KISS method. Keep it simple. Stanley.
I had a gym teacher freshman year that would say that to us.
the best advice ever.
The KISS method. Keep it simple.
Keep it simple.
But he didn't say Stanley.
Yeah, that's it.
It's like, keep it simple, stupid.
Let's be nice.
So Bob's saying,
An
what's
asterisk?
this called? An asterisk?
Right?
Asterisk.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, asterisk.
Or
There's a lot of them in baseball now because of the steroids. Because they're putting asterisks by the records.
yeah.
Yeah, an asterisk. We also got the underscore. We learned about the underscore yesterday.
Like the
Yeah.
actual
Yeah.
underscore.
Yeah.
We learned. What do you mean we learned about?
I mean,
it?
Robbie, I helped
Okay.
him learn what the underscore
Okay.
is.
I use the underscore sometimes. Gotta make an email.
Mhm.
I use maybe an underscore.
Asterisk.
Gosh,
It's an asterisk.
we gotta
an
stop with the
asterisk.
pronunciations, guys.
Well, where are we going next? Where are we going next? That is the question. What's the closest break we got? 6 to go in that vault double. Tanya's in that vault, right? Yep. Yep. Tanya is absolutely correct. The underscroll. 6 to go in the vault double. Is Tanya the only one in that, Dom?
No, someone joined Tanya.
Because
in
there's
there.
6 spots.
Yeah,
That's why
Tan-
you said Tanya was in. I don't
Yeah,
know if she
Tanya's
got
in
2
there, and
spots.
someone joined Tanya. Who's in there with Tanya? Karen.
Okay. So Karen and Tanya in that vault double. Let's close that out. 6 to go. Get yourself on the chase wheel spin. We also got 5 to go in that quad for the diamonds. We got 4 to go in the quad for the half and half, which is all college lids. I'll show that off real quick.
All right, Bob's back in the good graces. He called us youngins. So there you go, Bob. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean,
Yes.
but like, correct me if I'm wrong. You're not 30 yet, right? Or are you 30?
I'm 50.
I can't remember how much younger you are than me.
How old are you?
35.
5 years younger than you.
So you're okay. I was thinking you were like 29 still.
Maybe.
And it's like, I was going to say, well, at least you haven't hit 30 yet. Because 30 is really when I'm like feeling like that's when I outgrew the, well,
I'm not
didn't
giving my
outgrew,
real age.
when I officially like outaged the youngin.
It's true to ask someone what their age is, by the way. And I'm offended. We'll talk after the show. We'll have a meeting.
Oh,
I'll bring up on Tuesday.
The graphics up. I just gave a look at the camera like, really? Really dumb. College half and half, 4 to go in that quad. We call it the half and half because it's half authentics, half speed flexes, 12 boxes left, 8 headliners, Drew Brees, Jamar Chase, Bo Jackson, Steve Young, the latter of those 3 on speed flexes. We've got Bruce Smith, Terrell Davis, George Kittle, and Tyreek Hill. Those listed headliners, some of them may be speed flexes, by the way, as well. There are some hidden flexes in this series. We can also have a double-up opportunity faux show with the Steve Young flex and whatever Terrell Davis is on, flex or authentic.
be
So
Georgia.
that double is still out there. We know it's Georgia, but flex authentic, we don't know. We know the college, though.
Good point. Good
That's
point.
why it's a double-up. So we're 4 to go on that quad for the college half and half. We got 6 to go in the single hockey, 5 to go in the jerseys, and 6 to go in the minis. Dom, it's 1:30. How we doing?
Doing good. We're getting 4 to go on a jersey break. That is 4 to go.
Worlds Collide starts in a half hour, just so you know.
I would love to get that vault double close off for Tanya. Have her in the chase wheel spin. Tanya already 1 for 1 with the chase wheel spin.
Well,
So
get Tanya that chance at a double up in Antonio Gates and LaDainian Tomlinson.
yep.
Mm-hmm.
Tanya and Karen in that vault double.
Could also, I will say this. Obviously, we don't know what's in the Anmore section, but I would be remiss to say that we have had Charlie Joyner quite
Yeah.
a bit in that Anmore, probably on a rep lid.
Ron Mix.
Ron Mix.
I love his autograph.
De'Tron Means, he's usually on the jerseys, right?
Natron means?
Natron
Natron means business.
Yeah, he's usually in the jerseys, right?
Natron refried means. So Chris Berman called him.
By the way, I saw a video on Instagram of this person playing the old ESPN football game. And the caption of it said, like, the NFL needs to end its exclusivity rights. And I absolutely agree.
Really fast for David, because I've seen him ask this
Go
a couple
ahead,
times.
go ahead.
David, you do not get a spot in the vault if you win a jersey. You only get a spot in the breaks that you buy.
Yep.
So if you buy a spot in the jersey and you win,
Yep.
that's it. You do not get a spot into another break unless you buy that spot into the break.
News to my ears, Bradley Williams. You see that? He's on my fantasy team.
MVPCA. home run-
MVPCA,
is that-
baby.
Are we calling him that already?
Yep, MVPCA.
I don't like that.
Me and Bradley have MVP bets for
Okay.
PCA.
I'm going to start doing MVP Kyle Teal. All right? There you go. Kyle Teal,
So-
MVP.
I got a question for you. And maybe this is me being an old head here. But Dobbins, Sproles,
Yep.
Merriman, all of them have been in the breaks. So I was walking by to go in my room, kitchen. Mom
Really
had
fast. David, you're all good, man. Ask as many questions you want. That's what we're here for, buddy.
I'd rather you
Good question.
ask
Yeah.
and get the clarification.
And those are
rather
good
than
questions, too. So
Mm-hmm.
feel free to ask any questions you want. That's what we're here for. No big deal.
I'll say this. I had a teacher tell me this once. If you're in a class or you're somewhere and you're like, I have a question, I should probably ask it. The reason why you should is if you have that question,
Someone else does.
there may be someone who has that same question, but they're a little bit afraid
Of
to
course.
ask.
And you do that person. That person loves you when you ask that question. Like, oh, thank you.
Cool, because I was too shy to ask it.
Uh-huh.
I don't want to seem dumb.
That's
like
why-
that's our biggest fear. I don't want to seem stupid.
Yeah, you're
or
always texting
dumb.
me during the meetings. Can you say this for me? Can you say this for
Say
me?
this for
Can you
me?
say this for me?
Yeah, because we know I have.
Can you yell at Common for me?
Because you know I have all the problems of not talking in a meeting.
Yeah. Can you yell at
That's
Common
right up
for
my
me?
alley, Don. Right up my alley. What was I saying? Oh, walking by the TV, WGN News or NBC News, one of the local news was on, and they were talking about Kyle Teal, and they were showing like a video of him calling his parents to like tell him that he got called up, and they were basically like, oh, and like he's so full of emotion, like he was crying on the phone. Two questions for you. Number one, if you're Kyle Teal, would you want them to show that to the world? Like, I'd be like, let me have this moment. If I cry, I don't want everyone to see me cry. Number two,
You afraid to cry?
number two,
Real men cry.
number two is it wrong that I thought to myself that there's going to be some White Sox fan out there that goes, oh, this guy's a softie. He's crying. Wipe those tears. Help this team win.
I think it was Colin. I think I saw Colin post that.
Wipe those tears. We need W's, Kyle. When's his first game? Is that today? Is he playing today?
He played yesterday.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Good game, too.
I was going to bet him to hit a home run his first game. I don't think he did.
No, he
I
had,
would have heard about it.
got a hit and a walk. Scored a run.
So, Herm, what up, Herm? Saying what headliners are left in the jerseys. We got Ricky Williams, Brett Favre, Warren Moon, Brian Urlacher, and Chris Johnson. CJ2K in those jerseys.
2 spots to go in that next jersey, guys. Herm's already in there, but Michael,
Bob,
Herm, Nicholas,
Bob
Jason.
saying I will not be watching a couple of hours of the 6 p.m. show. You get a chance to watch a Broadway play tonight. Tickets over 500 tonight live on CNN. Good night and good luck. Joe, be a journalist, will understand when I show up late. Well, Bob, I hope you enjoy it. Broadway plays are, I will say, some of my guilty pleasures. Do like a couple of the Broadway plays.
I like going to
Do you have a famous musical or Broadway performance?
I mean, it's chalk, but Jersey Boys. I actually seen it live. I went with my mom and my grandmother. I think my
Now-
sister came with.
Now I keep mixing this up. Jersey Boys is not about the newspaper.
No, that's about
That's
Frankie,
Newsies?
Frankie Valli and
Okay.
the Four Seasons.
Okay.
All right, good night and good luck. It's actually a movie too,
Okay.
which I like. With directed by George Clooney, the movie.
You're like, which I like.
I do. Oh, that makes sense. George Clooney directed the movie, so now he's doing the play.
Okay.
All right. I mean, Clooney,
Well-
that's a big deal.
Well, I hope you enjoy it, Bob.
One of the worst signatures of all
Yep.
time. George
Bob
Clooney.
put in the chat, George Clooney is Edward R. Morrow.
Terrible
Morrow?
signature.
What?
George Clooney.
George Clooney? Is it?
I've seen it in the break room on a Batman Funko. It's just
You're like, I've seen him in the break room.
scribble. Come on, George, you do better than that. Bob knows what I'm talking about.
All right. I forgot to put in one fantasy picture.
Or
today.
ask Joe about George Clooney's autograph.
Yeah.
Yeah, George.
Can't wait to hear
Yes.
what he has to say. Can't wait to hear With Joe.
Joe's
'cause
got beef.
Joe's the audio
He's got beef with
aficionado.
Clooney.
Does he?
He's got. They're fighting for who's the silver fox.
Ah,
Yeah,
that
so-
makes sense. That makes sense.
Bob says Clooney and Iverson tied.
Does Iverson really have that bad of a sig? Can I throw James Cook?
Polarizing, I
Can I
guess.
throw James Cook into this conversation?
We'll leave that to the 6 p.m. show for criticizing the signatures. All right.
By the way, I will say, Steven and I looked it up. I used to give James Cook a lot of grief for his sig. I can't no more. It's not his fault that his sig is so bad. It is the Florida school system of why it's so bad. Because you look up most of the poor autos, Dom, you look at about the year they would have been in like 3rd, 4th grade, and there's a correlation that schools were not teaching cursive during some years. James Cook fell into this. Where
Is this proven?
we looked it up. Florida for a while stopped teaching cursive and then started teaching it again. Within that time span, James Cook would have been in 4th grade, where you learn cursive.
That
like
is some very
second,
deep
third,
research.
fourth.
That is very deep research.
I mean, is it not like that's a rabbit hole you could jump down?
That is a rabbit hole. I don't know if I ever want to get in that rabbit hole.
It's the ultimate autographs rabbit hole right there.
Hey, you did your research. Credit to you on that.
So let's see where we're gonna go, guys. 1:30. Have a good one, Bob. He said the rain has stopped. Grocery shopping. Got to buy your groceries, Dom.
You need groceries.
Now, do you grocery shop or do you have them delivered to the house, Amazon style?
Amazon. Amazon. I do like going to a grocery store. You know, it's nice leaving the house, going places, but you know, it's like, man, I need this now. Amazon. Oh, I'll be here in 2 hours if I order it. Cool.
So, what was funny is there's a Twitch streamer that my buddy got me on to, who plays like MLB and stuff. Do you know what a subathon is on Twitch?
No.
So basically, a subathon is he's basically like, I'm going to be live nonstop.
You have not referenced anything I've known this entire show.
Okay. So he has like a timer up in like the top. And basically like the timer goes, and to add time to the timer, people have to like gift subs to his channel and stuff like that. Well, he has been live on this subathon for now, like today's going to be like day 43. And he said there was one time he's like, while his wife was on to stream something, he goes, because I just wanted to take a walk. He's like, it felt great. Took a 40-minute walk. Wind hit my face. And then he goes, because this was like 20 days ago. He's like, yeah, I tried to do that yesterday. And I opened the door. And it's like 100 degrees outside. And he's like, yeah, I am not today. Like, not doing that today. So outside, sometimes it's great. It's nice and refreshing. Other days, you're like, it is unbearable to be outside. I will sit inside with my air conditioning cranked.
Sometimes it is way too hot.
Mm-hmm.
Way too hot. I like the weather it is now. What is it, like 60 degrees?
70 when we started.
Perfect.
I looked at it.
76?
And cloudy.
Perfect.
What up, Charles? Charles says, hey, Ricky and Dom.
What's up, Charles?
Charles showed us a couple videos on Thursday.
I saw, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Charles, though. You know,
I wouldn't
fall?
be able to do that job.
Why do you fall?
So we can get back up.
There you go. You knocked it out of the park there.
I'm trying to think of the miracle line when the guy has like the hurt leg.
Oh, bruised leg is a long way from the heart.
Yep. Bruce's leg is a long way from the heart.
Candy, you know what? What'd you call me?
What'd you call me?
I want you to be a hockey player. I am a hockey player. You want me to play on one leg? I'll play on one leg. Is that what you want?
Best sports movie ever?
No.
Okay. So Dev asking what's left in the jerseys. We got Ricky Williams on the jersey. We got Brett Favre, Warren Moon, Brian Urlacher, and Chris Johnson.
My favorite scene in that movie is when Jim Craig and Herb Brooks are arguing. Stop smoking. And he's like,
wait, I'm sorry. Bubble.
yeah, there you go. And he goes, is this about the test? You want me to take your test? I'll take your test.
You did.
And he goes, no, I want the kid in the net who wouldn't take the test. I'm like, dance, you know. But I used to do that in high school with my teachers. So I used to harass, like, you want me to take your test? I'll take your test. And the teacher's like, yeah, take the damn test and shut up. You want me to take your test? I'll take your test.
Oh man.
Great movie,
that's
though.
funny. I'm trying to think. Wait, would college Dom do this or high school Dom?
High school Dom.
Okay.
Yeah, high school Dom. College Dom was mature. He was now mature, more mature than that.
Now,
But,
in college, because for those of you that don't know, Dom and I went to the same school for college. yet very different spots.
Yeah.
In the like we didn't know each other. Here's the thing.
You were at all the parties. I didn't have any friends.
Later, like when I was in grad school, when I got hired here, and like, oh, this is Dom. You know that thing where it's like you don't know a person's name, but the face is familiar.
Same with you.
Yeah,
I swear, I was like, I've seen
because I
that.
swear I've seen like, and then you said newspaper. I was like, that's where I've seen you around. When Pete would like just walk me into the newspaper.
Same with you, and you know me, I wouldn't speak to anybody.
Maybe he introduced us once, and we're like, oh,
Yeah,
and then that's it. Were you a guy in college sat in the front of class, the middle, or the back?
I mean, if I could sit in the back, I would sit in the back. I didn't like sitting in the front because that's.
Now, how early were you
high.
showing up to class though?
I would show up to class early. I wouldn't. You know, I'd not want to show up late. Like I don't want to be that guy. Show up late. The teacher's already teaching. You show up late, and then of course teachers got to be like, "Thanks for joining us, Mr. Pellegrini." Thank you.
Oh man, Hoosiers is Bob's favorite sports movie.
So go on. Rest in peace, Gene Hackman.
Mm-hmm. Trying to think what else Gene Hackman was in that.
The Replacements.
That was it.
My favorite.
I was like,
sports
what
movie.
other sports movie was he in?
My favorite.
That's Keanu Reeves.
Yes, Shane Falco. Footsteps
Falco.
Falco.
Is
Choked
that
in the Sugar Bowl.
is that the one where he the offensive lineman throws up and they like
Yeah.
move the huddle over?
Yeah. Love that movie. It's my favorite. I know it's stupid. I know it's not realistic at all, football, but it's such a good movie. It's like I love movies that you just like. I don't have to think during this movie. I could just turn off my brain and watch it and laugh. That's The Replacements.
How you just said like is the football realistic? No,
John Madden,
but
Pat
you love
Summerall.
it.
Perfect.
That's how I feel about Draft Day. I watch Draft Day with my buddies every day, the day before like the first round of the NFL draft.
Vontae Mack, no matter what.
It is a movie that if you're thinking with a football mind, doesn't make sense at all, but it's a good movie.
Loving the movie The Replacements. Eddie Martelli comes back from the strike, and the first half's over in the game to win to get in the playoffs, and they're losing, and Martell's going off on everyone in the locker room. He goes, we can't beat Dallas with these losers, and cool Keanu Reeves just comes in. I can. And I'm like, oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. And then you got John Madden. That's Falco. That's Falco.
Remember when Bobby Boucher showed up at halftime and the Mud Dogs won the Bourbon Bowl?
Different movie, but okay.
same thing, though.
Same time period. Same cinematic universe, I guess. Maybe Bobby Boucher got drafted by the Washington Sentinels out of college.
I would love it. Do you think they'll do a Waterboy 2 where he's like in the pros?
We, me and Chime were talking about that. I mean, Happy Gilmore too, if you get enough people want it, right?
MJF is in it.
I don't really have high expectations for that, to be honest with you.
Travis Kelce is in it too.
Travis Kelce, always known to be in good movies, right?
I don't know what other movie he's been in.
Always known to be in a good movie.
5 to go in that diamond quad still. 4 to go. 1 to go in the jerseys. 4 to go in that college half and half quad. 6 to go in that hockey double. So the jerseys are our closest. We also got that double vault that is still 6 to go. I'm going to put the double vault in the chat because, guys, let's rally. Let's close this for Tanya and Karen. So, vault double, 6 spots left.
Thank you,
Let's
Matthew.
close it for Tanya. Close it for Karen. They are the two waiting in that vault.
Matthew, close out that
yourself on the chase.
jersey. Thank you, Matthew House.
All right. We got a jersey coming up, Dom. They're like enough talking about sports movies, guys. Let's break some jerseys. Is this going to be our 5th jersey break?
Yeah, right? With the
No.
Coolin personal?
4th break plus the personal is 5?
Let's see. Steve Largent, Tommy Kramer, Dave Robinson, and
11.
the personal. So, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Including the personal will be our 5th one.
Yeah. Well, this will be 6. We've already done 5. Right? Because this is 14. So 11, 12, 13 plus the personal. Yeah. This will be our 5th jersey, bringing us down to 15 boxes. 15 boxes left. Herm jumping the gun just a little bit. Herm, I'm going to give you a second to pre-type that number as I am typing the message right now. So I got to retype the message, giving you a good old chance, Herm, to get that 4 pre-typed again. Jersey number 14. All right, we're putting that out now. Den also jumping the gun a little bit. First one after the message is sent out, guys. And Herm, box 4, getting that one out there.
Thank you, Herm.
Thank you, Herm. So let's take you guys, Michael Convey, all the way down to Matthew House. Do you think Matthew's father, cousin, uncle is
Eddie House?
No, was it a Greg House? Gregory House?
Who's Gregory House? I know Eddie House, former Boston Celtic.
You never watched House?
We gotta like
The
find,
show?
We gotta find like a common.
You never watched House? Gregory House?
I know the show. I kept seeing the
that's
commercial
Gregory
all the time.
House. Dr. Gregory
That's
House.
his name, Dr. House. What was the premise of that show?
So basically it was about him in the hospital, like being the doctor and his team. Like every single episode they'd have like he was basically he would take on the cases that no one else could solve in the hospital. So about him and his team solving these, but then eventually there was the greater storyline of him dealing with like pain pill addiction because of his leg.
I wasn't expecting that.
Well, the whole thing about House is that he was in a motorcycle accident. and, like-
Spoilers.
well,
Gonna
it's
watch
the
the show
beginning.
after,
No. This is like at the beginning. They tell you, like
Spoiler.
motorcycle accident. And they had to like his leg is all messed up to where he's in constant pain. You should. It's a great show.
You spoiled it for me. So cancel that off.
All right, Nicholas in the NFC North, Michael Convey, NFC South, Herm in the NFC East, Dennis in the NFC West, Herman also in that AFC North. We've got Jason in the AFC South, Jason also in the AFC East, and Matthew in the AFC West. Hugh Laurie, English actor, yep.
He was in
Has a better American accent than Americans.
101 Dalmatians.
Was he?
He was one of the henchmen.
Oh, he was.
Now
That's a good pull.
That's a good movie.
It's a good pull. Box 4 called up by.
That's a good Immaculate
Herman.
Grid movie. 101 Dalmatians House.
Ooh, well, how about this? How about a headliner hit? Woo! How about Jason walking away with Warren Moon? Now, Dom. What I'm going to say is, this is why I think about Robbie here, because he's in my head. I'm not going to be like Dom, or I'm not going to be like Robbie,
This
Dom.
guy.
I'm not going to get up. I'm not going to shake my booty for you.
What?
Yeah, I don't do
That's what I
that.
wanted to produce today.
I don't.
Wanted you to-
How about Warren Moon going to Jason? Beckett Cert, bottom of the 1. Warren Moon with the Hall of Fame inscription on this bad boy on the Houston Oiler jersey.
Nice hit.
Congratulations, Jason.
I think Charles just asked in the chat, you guys pull Moon yet?
Well, now we did. There's your mooning, Charles.
Was also Stuart Little's dad.
Oh, he was.
That's a good pull, Brian.
He was Stuart Little's dad.
He was. Now, yeah. He was Stuart Little's dad.
So Jason getting himself Warren Moon.
Very nice.
Unlike Robbie, I am not going to be giving you an actual mooning.
Give the people what they want.
Dom, I am against the getting up and shaking your booty for a mooning. I told Robbie if he did it again, I was going to walk out and not come back until the show was over.
Well, I'm going to walk out and not come back
We pulled
if
it.
you don't do it.
We pulled it with 10 minutes left of the show. I got up, walked out, and I did not come back until we were ready to log off. I stand on business. Stand on business.
You don't start dancing now, I'm walking off.
like Anthony Volpe.
Did he walk off?
No,
Yeah, walk off
he's hitting a lot of home runs.
Oh, okay.
You know why he's hitting a lot of home runs?
Steroids?
Because he's Italian.
Okay.
Have you not seen that reel?
No, I'm not. Because see Anthony Volpe having a bounce back year.
Apparently, all the reels I get is just Anthony Volpe. They're like, hey, you know why he's good? Because he's Italian.
I like it. Nice hit, though. Warren Moon on the classic Oilers.
Would you rather have Warren Moon? Of course, a Warren Moon over no Warren Moon is better.
What's up?
So having a Warren Moon is better than not having a Warren Moon.
I would say so.
But would you rather have Warren Moon on the white or the blue Oilers jersey?
Good question. If I'm getting Warren Moon, I definitely want him on the Houston Oilers jersey.
You don't want him on an Eskimos jersey like
That'd
we
be
had?
pretty cool.
We had that in the
That'd be-
break room
that'd be pretty
about
cool.
a couple weeks ago.
Man, that's tough because they're both pretty damn good looking jerseys. I mean, just looking at that one right there makes me want to pick the white one because that looks clean. So I got the white one in front of me and it looks good. I'm picking that one.
So you asked me that question. It's a trick question. You want to know why? For some reason, no matter what jersey, what sport, I've always been the jerseys that are like the road jerseys, the colored jerseys,
Okay.
over the white jerseys.
Remember in hockey where the home jerseys were the white jerseys?
Same thing like the Yankees. Yankees play the white jerseys or the home jerseys.
Oh, yeah. Every team mostly does that in baseball.
Yeah. There's a couple that don't, though.
I mean, they have like the alternates.
Favorite alternate in baseball?
In baseball?
Sure.
Man,
You're like, oh, man, what?
tough question.
Dom hits me with the, I don't know there, Rick.
I don't know, Rick.
Little Tony Romo action. I don't know, Jim.
I like the new White Sox City Connect jerseys.
I love them.
I don't know if they're my favorite, but I like them a lot. I think they look good.
In MLB The Show, they're my home jerseys.
I love them. I do wear like. If
They're
I,
my home jerseys. Diamond Dynasty, I'm like, I am definitely using these because I'm a Bulls fan.
I was on the. I subscribed to Athletic, and they were ranking all the City Connect jerseys, and they ranked that one last.
Yeah, not a lot of
like,
people.
what?
Yeah, we're in the minority.
I like those.
Brian saying a Viking Warren Moon would be sick. It is sick. Purple Michael Warren Moon. Yeah, we've had Warren Moon on everything. Vikings. We've had him on Chiefs. We've had him on Seahawks. We've had him on Oilers. Eskimos. We had him on an Eskimos jersey because Robbie and I were confused. Like, that's not a Packer jersey. And I'm like, we finally got it. It's an Eskimo item. I've been waiting for the CFL jersey for Warren Moon. Hockey's still in the room. Ray Bork. Did I say it right? Ray Bork.
This time, yeah. Might have to make a line change for the next show. Bring in the hockey fan.
Hey, man. I'll sit over there and watch Worlds Collide. While taking in orders, obviously. We work here. We work and play.
I can confirm Ricky always works hard.
So, Chase wheel spin. I'll give you guys till 2. Till 2 for that Chase wheel spin. Let's close that vault double for Tanya and Karen. 6 to go in that. 5 to go in the quad diamond still. 4 to go in the college half and half. I almost said college half and half diamonds. I was like, that is not a diamond. It's just college half and half.
Kind of like a diamond where it's authentic or better in every single box.
Yep, it's
Except
half
it's like
and
a
half.
juiced up diamond where it's
Yes.
half and half, you know, so.
6 to go in the hockey single. Little hockey. And then 6 to go in the mini. So any breaks we want to do in the last 5 minutes, we're more than happy to do. Otherwise, we'll Chase wheel spin it up. That list is most likely ready because Dom is so rock solid over there on the producer side.
After the show, I'm going to download the Madden 04 soundtrack and just.
I already have it on my Spotify.
That's what I like about Spotify. You can just type in Madden 04 and they'll have a playlist already.
So, oh, wait. I got to look this up because I was going to say this. Because I can't remember what game it was, right? So,
Josh Johnson.
because there's 2 opinions I'm going to have, right?
Okay.
That is not what I wanted. Google lied to me again. I think it was like 16? So we were talking about how everybody.
I forget Jazz Chisholm was on the cover. Earlier in
Yeah.
the show.
Yeah. So we talk like the Madden covers, right? Like, oh man, these like the Madden soundtracks are like so great. But I think it was okay. Of course, give me the Madden covers that
Really fast if you tell Mark what's in the diamonds in the vault.
Diamonds. We got Kurt Warner on the flex, Derrick Henry on the flex, Bijan Robinson, and Brian Thomas Jr. In the vault, we got Ray Lewis on that speed flex, Emmitt Smith on the speed flex, Adrian Peterson on the speed flex. LaDainian Tomlinson and Brett Favre, Authentics, and Puka Nakua, Antonio Gates, Reps, Nico Collins, enlisted.
Nice.
Like the whisper.
It's a nice touch, yeah.
I'm trying different things.
That was nice.
Trying different cadences, trying to keep it fun.
No, it was good. I like it.
You're reading the same list 50 times. Trying to keep it fresh.
Fair enough.
Charles Dom, you got to see your dad, Joe. Or you get to see your dad, Joe.
Pops. I'm asking for some money. Dad, can
Can I get my allowance, Dad?
Dad, can I get $100 to go out today?
Can I get my allowance, please?
Dad, could you give me some money to eat? What's so you're looking for
MLB The Show. There was one with Josh Donaldson on it.
there was one with Josh Donaldson. on it,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking to myself, so it was 16. 16 was the Josh Donaldson.
That was
So
a long time ago.
MLB The Show 16 soundtrack. Now, I'm thinking about this now. This soundtrack, like MLB The Show used to have the best soundtracks to me.
Everything
Like,
is all right. Motion City.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So basically, how I'm thinking about it is
MLB 05 had a good soundtrack too.
MLB The Show 16 had the best, like, the opening, like, movie, the
Okay.
intro. That song was a banger. However, the one that was the best soundtrack overall, Joe Mauer was on the cover of one. Yeah, that was 2011. I was 21. Just to put that in perspective, I was 21 when that game came out.
I was 16.
I put 21. I put 21 because I was saying I was 21 when it's 11.
What's the songs?
Oh, was this not the one? I've Got Friends was on. I've got friends in all the wrong places. Manchester Orchestra. You've never heard that song?
Wasn't it a soccer team?
The Manchester United,
Okay.
Manchester City.
I was close.
Beautiful Disaster, 311. This was not the one I was thinking of. I got to find the game. There is an MLB The Show because I have most of the songs in it. Had like Sweep the Leg, Johnny. Sweep the leg, Johnny.
Cobra Kai?
Yep.
Okay.
They had that song in it. Had I literally have them in my phone. I just gotta look at them. I'm gonna find that for the 3 p.m. show, which MLB The Show that was.
Probably not a good song. Your history of songs that you played for me.
Oh, Dom didn't like them.
It's not great.
Mark McAdams said, just joining again. Can you run down? Just did that. So I told you to think about what pops into my head whenever I see Mark McAdams in the break room, right?
No, what's that?
The Little Dicky song, Mr. McAdams.
Again, we gotta like during the break.
You know about that song though, right?
No, I don't. I know who. I know who he is though.
So Lil Dicky has a song called Mr. McAdams, where it's a song where he is singing to Rachel McAdams, and it's all about that he will be her Mr. McAdams.
Did it
he
work?
Would take her last name.
Are they together?
I mean, they were for a little bit in his TV show, which the album is all about. His show, which was beautiful, by the way. The marketing for that,
Okay.
where he basically had the show Dave for like 2 or 3 seasons. Then at the end of the show, like the whole series, dropped his newest album, and it was basically like his writing of the album was the show. So it like correlates with the entire show. I like it.
Fair enough.
But
you
yes.
like, good enough for me. If you like it,
But yes, it makes me think of that may be your Mr. McAdams.
I gotta
makes me think.
I gotta make you a playlist of some good songs.
Do you?
Yeah, I do.
I do have a great
I got. It's gonna
playlist.
be the NFL on Fox. It's gonna be that the CBS NFL theme. It's
Bum,
gonna be all
bum, ba-da-dun,
ESPN theme. It's just gonna be a bunch of
Little NBC Sunday Night Football.
Yeah, I'm gonna do all the football themes.
Oh.
I've been waiting all day for Sunday night.
That's Carrie. It was Faith Hill first, and
Yeah,
then Carrie.
I think it's still Carrie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know it ain't Faith anymore. Faith Hill ain't doing that. Oh. Have we had any breaks buyout, Dom?
Our last break was to close out. Our last order was to close out that jersey 15 minutes ago from Matthew House.
All right. So we're going to do that Chase wheel spin. Is that list ready, Dom?
Yes.
I assumed it was, but I'm asking for contractual reasons.
That's fair.
You like that? That's fair.
I'll
How about we do a
double-check.
chase wheel spin 9 times around, see who is going to the chase wheel spin list. Good luck, everyone. Jerseys and vaults have got you on this. Let's go 9 around, see where we end up.
Should be 40 names on there.
There is.
Yeah.
After 8, it's David. Will David stay or will he go?
Don't put that pressure on me.
Well, you got to answer. He did have a lot of spots.
Should I go now?
He does have at least 8 of them.
I'll say yes.
Nicholas.
Sorry, David.
Nicholas is going to the chase wheel spin. Look who was right below him, though. Marissa almost getting some more money. She got that vault key.
I can't see that far.
But sadly, it is going to be Nicholas. Well, sadly for Marissa, happy for Nicholas.
Nicholas.
Nicholas, if you're out there,
What's the last
haven't
name?
seen him in the chat. Fama,
Okay.
F-A-M-A.
Cool.
I think it's Fama. Nicholas, if you're out there, let me know if there's a number you would like me to put the wheel on. Otherwise, we could rip it from 1. Guys, and if you're going to buy something out, let me know. Whoa. Ricky. I'm getting the wallet out. I'm buying it out.
Slow down, hot shot.
Hold up, player. I want to go one-on-one with the Undertaker, player. Just let me know.
There's a meme like that. And every time my friends send something like, I don't like, I'm like, just because of that text, you get to go one-on-one with the Undertaker.
player. I hit Robbie up with my buddy sends it to us all the time. There was like a really long text thing that Robbie put in chat, and he goes, "Did you read any of it?" And I'm like, "No, to be honest, I thought about what my friend sends to Keanu Reeves from Cyberpunk, and it's
Johnny
like,
Silverhand?
yeah, and it's basically like, yeah, I'm not reading all that." Or he sends one that's like, "Hey, if that's good news, I'm happy for you. If it's bad news, I'm sad for you, but I'm not reading all that."
Playing that game out.
That's why I brought it up. You don't like it?
It's boring. I don't know. It's just a little boring so far.
My buddy restarted Cyberpunk yesterday just because he was bored.
That's what I'm saying here.
Mm-hmm.
And I bought Indiana Jones and everything, and I haven't started because I'm
Wow.
playing Cyberpunk.
Play Indiana Jones instead,
I know.
dude.
I just want to. Once I start something, I can't. Red Dead Redemption 2 is one of my favorite games of all time.
Love
hands
that
down.
game.
I bought that probably the first weekend it came out. Probably took me like 2 or 3 months to like actually pop that in. I was hooked once I started playing it, but like I don't know, for some reason I was like kept putting it off.
Favorite character in RDR2?
Oh, it's easy. I mean, I hate to go with Chalk, but I love Arthur.
I'm gonna hit you with one.
What, you
that's
Micah?
Outside? No. You gonna say that to a man who's got terminal lumbago?
What's Uncle?
Yes.
Limbago.
Oh, I can't do that. I got terminal lumbago.
I learned that's just like a fancy word to say back pain. I guess, yeah.
I got terminal lumbago. Oh.
Yep, he's Uncle. Yep.
Oh man.
It's a outdated medical term that describes pain in the lower back region. So do I. We all do. We all have
Whenever
lower
you
back
would
pain.
say that would just make me laugh.
After
You're
certain-
gonna make a man with terminal lumbago do that?
Lower back. I didn't know what that was at first when he was like talking about it, and I'm like, man. And I looked it up. I'm like, oh, it's just lower back pain. It's like even funnier.
The best was that streamer I was talking about during the subathon played RDR2. And every time Morgan would cough, he'd go, apologize, sir, just my TB cough.
That's sad
Just a
stuff.
little bit of TB here.
That was I don't think a death in a video game ever affected me like Arthur did.
Good
And I knew
en-
it was coming too.
Good ending, or were you honorable or dishonorable?
I was on. I got the good ending.
Me too. I finally saw the dishonorable
And that
one.
game's almost 10 years old, so I want no spoilers
yeah.
in the, or, oh, you guys spoiled the game. You had plenty of years to play it.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, it's close. Ooh.
How about a full rotation around? How about $1 for Nicholas?
It happens.
Now I'm sorry, Nicholas. Like,
It happens.
started on 1, went all the way around, ended on 1.
Wow.
Matt's sitting there at home going, yes, that's my employee of the month.
I'm sending.
So, Nicholas, I apologize for the $1 gift card, but a $1 gift card. Use it wisely. I'll say this. I think it was, what's his name? Joshua. Ooh. Haven't seen him in the break room recently. Was it like Joshua Gregory or Gregory?
Didn't someone say they
Joshua George.
$2 gift card?
Yes, Joshua George. This is when we were in the old building. Won a $2 gift card. Used it in the next break. It was the black and blue that had that crystallized Frank Gore.
Mm-hmm.
He won it in the first box.
Nice, okay.
Because he used the gift card on it. So use that dollar wisely. Could get you a win, Nicholas, here in the break room. Dom, do we have anything that closed out?
Nothing yet. Still, that last order was Matthew that closed out that jersey. So,
congratulations to Bob on the Ray Bork here in the room. Congratulations, Bob, for getting the headliner hit. And congratulations to Bradley Williams on that Mario Lemieux jersey. Yes. Dom and I are going to take about an hour break. We'll be back 3 p.m. in here. Let's get that vault double closed out. Let's get some more hockey coming out. We got great breaks to get to. Let's go ahead and keep things moving. 3 p.m. Thank you, Dom, for a great 2 p.m. show. Love doing the shows with you here on Saturday.